really happy to be back, actually. The quest continues to complete every quest in the game. We've flown through Hopeport. We've got a couple more quests to do. We'll certainly get one of those done today. Then we've got one more Hopeport quest after that, and then the Lost and Found quest, which is a big one. That needs a lot of grinding to get the levels for. So I'll be working on that between the streams. I do need to get my Forager and Fisher level up for the last quest in Hopeport. I should have the levels for the one today, I think. But just while people come into the stream, I think we'll do a little bit of Forager training just to chill and chat for a bit. And then, and then we'll try out this Brannoff Inheritance quest. Now, I did start this quest on stream way back when the game first launched, before we realised that we couldn't do it. So you see, I've made a bit of progress already, but don't worry, I've got a plan. So you guys probably know about my Runelocked series. Now, on the Runelocked account, I have not started this quest. So what I'm thinking about doing is, or what I will do actually, is I will go to Runelocked and do the start of the quest just up to the point I've got to here, which isn't very far in. And then I will switch over, once we get this far on the Runelocked account, I'll switch back to this one. So you will get maybe some spoilers for the next Runelocked episode. I did put an episode out on Friday, which I was so happy to get out because it's been a long time. It's been a combination of being away and just the grind. The last grind for Runelocked was really unexpectedly long because I had, well, you'll see in the episode, but yeah, there was an unexpected surprise that came up. So it was really a relief to get that done. So and actually the episode, because it was such a big grind, it actually ended up being really long. So I've split it into two, which means that the next episode is already done and dusted. So that'll be coming out this coming week as well. So if you pay really close attention to all the levels on screen and stuff, you'll maybe get an inkling of how far Runelocked has progressed. But yeah, that's up to you whether you want to pay that close attention. So that's what we'll do. So we'll do some Forager training now, and then in a few minutes we will switch over to Runelocked and start the Brannoff quest. We'll get to this point in the quest, and then we will switch back to complete the quest on this account, just so you guys can see the quest the whole way through. I think it would just give you a bit of context. I mean, a lot of you know the quest already, but just in case you don't, I think it would be a good thing to do. So yeah, that's the plan. Do you know what? I really struggled to train for this quest. Just felt like the levels came so slowly. Between levels 20 and 30, maybe 20 and 40, it just seemed to take ages. And then the last few levels have just flown by. So I'm hoping we're through that sort of bad patch where the levels seem to come really slowly. Oh, I can't get these nettles. I thought I could. Okay. So yeah, I think we're through the sort of tough part of the grind now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna need a lot more XP. I'm only level 50s, but I don't know, I feel like the higher level training feels more rewarding, whereas the low level training can be it can feel, there's a really weird slow patch between level 20 something and 30 something. So we're through that, so that's good. I've also been thinking a lot about the channel, and obviously I want to keep going with Brighter Shores and with RuneScape. I've got loads of stuff planned anyway, so I'm just working out what order I want to do all that in. I'll probably be putting out a post for feedback, just saying which of these content would people rather see in future. So if people answer that, then obviously that means that's the content I'll be making first. So well, caveat, depending on how long it takes to make, but generally, I'll prioritize the stuff that people are voting for. So look out for that. But I'm going to do a new channel vid, because my channel vid at the moment is pretty much just the latest video that I've made, and I just put it on my channel, on the the homepage. But I think I'm going to make a new video, just it's going to be not just explaining the channel, it's going to have a bit of content to it, but it's going to be a short, 2 to maybe a 5 minute video. I don't see it being longer than 5 minutes. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. just explaining like here's some cool things we can do with the channel. So yeah, that's all coming as well. So yeah, I've been thinking a lot while I've been doing all these Brighter Shores grinds. It really gives you time to think, doesn't it? Like it's so chill. Like I just sit back and ruminate on all these ideas. So yeah, that's what's going on. How is everyone doing? Have we had a good week? Are we playing Brighter Shores at the moment? Should I get the... No, I'll skip these shells because they give virtually no XP. I should be getting hogberries. That's the mistake I made on my first run. Now, the reason that I do this run this way, you may know if you've been here before, but this little loop here, you go in you go in a circle, and you get like fairly random ingredients, but it means you get a nice spread of different ingredients. So later on, when you're coming to do alchemy training or just want specific potions, you've already got a lot of the ingredients you need, which is quite nice. And also, you are able to get knowledge points really quickly. So it's really good for unlocking AFK activities or for just, putting those knowledge points into XP. So yeah, I really recommend this little route. It's just a nice chill circle, a little bit of variety as you pick up different things. And yeah, it seems to be really quick knowledge points. So I know back in the day it was optimal, or maybe not optimal, it was the best known way of getting knowledge points quickly and easily. I don't know if it is mathematically now fastest, but for me it's been a really good experience. This is what I do. It's just my go-to. And like I said, I think we need like 60... Well, if we look at the quest log, I don't know why it's not more specific, but it says we need 60 to 69 fisherman and forager. I think we need like 68. So we got, we need a lot of forager XP, so we might as well do this. But yeah, so that's the plan. And I'm hoping, we know that there's we know there's 2 or 3 Hope Forest quests coming, and at least 1 in episode 3 and episode 4 as well. I think they're probably going to aim to have like 4 or 5 quests in every episode in the short term. In the long term, I'm sure they'll keep adding lots, but in the short term, it's probably going to be 4 or 5 quests per episode. So I'm thinking, given that we do Brighter Shores every 2 weeks, 1 week we do RuneScape, 1 week we do Brighter Shores. If, say, we did Brown Off Inheritance this week, 2 weeks time we did Mission Fisherman, and 2 weeks after that, Lost and Found, that's a month. In that time, we probably get other quests out to do. And I'm really hoping for the episode 5, Stonemore Hill, to come out. I know they're prioritizing quests and Project Milestone and lots of kind of tweaks to the game design itself, but I really can't wait to get into Stonemore Hill. There's something about it. I just really, really want to see it. So we've definitely got a plan out for the next few streams, certainly. What I'd love to do is to do 2 streams a week and do, Brighter Shores in one and RuneScape in the other, but at the moment, time just doesn't allow it. I am investigating what it would take for me to go part-time at my main job, and then I could do more time streaming. But that's obviously not going to happen straight away. But yeah, that is my dream, because yeah, it's just cool hanging out on stream, good fun. Yeah, that's the plan. I've also been looking into what else is coming for RuneScape in the near future, because I missed out on the latest event. Well, I didn't really miss out, I just came to it like a week later. So I didn't play, the new quests in RuneScape at launch, or I still haven't fought the Delve boss, actually. So I want to make sure I try and play content a bit more, a bit faster after it comes out. So what I might do is I might be a bit flexible on the stream schedule. So for example, if there's a new Brighter Shores update, but it's a RuneScape week, I might flip them around and just do Brighter Shores that week. I don't know if that would mess with people. I don't think people are saying, oh, I remember to come every other week because I'm just interested in Brighter Shores. I think people generally just follow both. So yeah, I don't think that'll mess with people, but let me know if it would. So yeah, I'm gonna try and be a bit more flexible with that when there's new updates. Even like RuneScape 3 updates. I know we haven't. Well, I do have 2, I think, RuneScape 3 videos on the channel. I've got one which is like a daily grind kind of video, which I don't think it did very well, to be honest. It's just like, here is some low level stuff you can do, or some stuff that I do every day just to get efficient XP and money. And then I did another one which did do much better, which was basically just a really, really good money maker. And I think that got nerfed after, either it got nerfed or loads of people started doing it and the gold per hour dropped. So I've got a couple of RuneScape 3 videos, but I'm focused really on old school rather than RuneScape 3. But when there's a lot of new RuneScape 3 content coming out as well, so I might be covering that. And of course there's RuneScape 3 Leagues, which actually I'm genuinely really excited for. I don't know if it'll be as good as old school RuneScape Leagues, but it's nice that they're trying it in RuneScape 3. It will be really interesting to see. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff there. And then at the end of the year, obviously there's old school RuneScape Leagues as well. So there's plenty of stuff to do in both, like whatever week it is, whether we're doing RuneScape or Party Shores, so there's plenty to cover. So I'm super excited for it. At the moment, it's just time. Like, I'm not worried about like what we'll do on stream or what we will do for videos. Like, I've got video ideas coming out of my ears. It's unbelievable. Because I've been writing them down as they've come up, and because I've already had the Room Locked series, and I've got the Leagues 5 series. Like, I've kind of had a plan for content already, and then I've got all these other ideas that are coming up as well. So really, the limiting factor really is time. So yeah, I'm still trying to solve that problem. I think I've got to make my peace with the fact that unless something drastically changes with work, I am not going to get much more time until my little girl is at school. But that's fine, it's fine. I'm quite happy with doing, one video a week, one stream a week. I'd love to do more, which is a good sign. We'll see. If I can do it, I will. And then, do you know what I've been doing recently? I've been watching a lot of WoW streamers. Like, is that heresy? Can we say that? If this is like a Brighter Shores RuneScape gang, are we allowed to admit that we've been looking at WoW? Just because it's interesting, because it's not a game I ever really played. I wanted to try it as a kid and I couldn't. I didn't have a PC that could run it. So I've been watching some WoW streamers as well. Like, if I'm like doing some editing and I don't have to basically it depends on the audio. If I'm editing audio, I can't watch a stream. But if I'm editing just the video, then I can have a stream on my phone while I edit on my PC. And so I've been doing that. And I've really enjoyed it, actually. I mean, I don't understand 90% of what's going on. But yeah, so that's been fun. And, there's lots of good games coming out. There's another free game on the Epic Store just recently, which, I don't know. Sometimes they have really good ones, sometimes they don't. I'd say like 50% of the time I end up downloading the game, but not necessarily playing it. Maybe 10% of the time I actually think, oh, that's a great game, I download it and I enjoy it and I play it right then. So, very occasionally we might mix things up and try different things, but I'd rather try and do that on like a bonus stream or like a bonus video if I can fit it in that week. Oh, that raccoon is messing me up because it's on a... Oh no, it's not on a flower. I'm just losing my mind. No, the other flower's there. I always miss that flower. Oh, there's a wild hatron in the stream if anyone wants to catch that. I am also... I know I've talked about this... I think I talked about this last week. I've got a camera, but I don't have the gear to connect it to the PC yet. I need to get some cables and I need to get a stand. But I'm going to try and get that set up for future streams. If we don't like it, we can get rid of it. I might put a poll out actually saying, do people want a face reveal? Because I still don't know whether people would actually be bothered. But yeah, this time of year, this time of day, the sun comes streaming in through my windows, which is lovely, and like nice golden sunlight. It's actually a really nice colour. But yeah, I think lighting is going to be a bit of a journey as well when I get the camera set up. We're going to have to make sure that we got the light right as well. But yeah, it's good learning all these new skills. It's been fun. I've been streaming for it was basically since Brighter Shores came out. So when was that? Was that November last year? I feel like it was November. So 10 months. And I've learnt so much, and it's been a good journey. So I'm well up for trying new things. I'm happy to try getting camera set up as well. If you can learn to edit, you can learn to record, you can learn audio, then you can learn to do video as well, I'm sure. Right, let's do one more run, and then we're going to switch over to the other account, and we're going to start this quest. I would like to do room locked on stream as well, but the thing is I've got to be really careful that I don't like walk into rooms that are locked, and I need to have like stats and numbers to show like how many skill points, how many points I've unlocked, so then I can say how many rooms whether I can afford a new room. And for me, that's hard on the streams to keep track of all that. And for you, it's hard because I think I need like counters and pop-ups all over the screen to like show you, like, oh, now he's got this many points and this is what the next room costs and all that. And I don't know if it would be too cluttered to try and do that on a stream. I don't even really know how to set that up. So yeah, I'm thinking about trying to stream room locked, but I think it's just it lends itself a bit more to video than to streams, really. Is this one of the new soundtracks that they added recently? I don't recognise this music. This sounds new to me. I'm not sure. Can you hear that? Turn it up a little bit. Turn it up here as well, actually. Somewhere. Is that new? I must admit, I don't spend a lot of time listening to music in games. It kind of passes me by. But I don't recognise this song. I think it might be one of the new ones, because they added 2 new global music tracks, they said, so I'm guessing they could happen anywhere. Don't really understand why they're adding new music tracks when they've got like bigger fish to fry, but I guess like it's not the same person working on everything, right? They've probably got a music guy and he had some free time, so they're like, oh, well, work on this then. Because the music guy is not going to be designing assets for new episodes or redesigning the game engine or, doing the next combat update, whatever it is. So, I guess that's how it worked. But it was a bit like, when they said they've released 2 new soundtracks, I was like, I wish you hadn't, that's too strong, but it kind of didn't matter to me. But some people are real audio fans. I'll turn the music back down. You can get a bit intense in combat and stuff. Turn it down here as well. Right. What level are these these? 104? Really? Can we even kill one? Well, 93. I don't think we can kill these heavies. Should we try it? Should we just see? Yeah, the combat striping is really weird now. Like, it's good. I think it's kind of scuffed, actually, up to level, like, 70. And then after 70, it works out alright. But yeah, the first sort of 70 levels feel kind of scuffed to me now. I guess it depends, like, how you progress through the different episodes. So. Right. We got our 51 forager, so we got a level out of that. Let's just kill one of these heavies. What are they weak to? They're vulnerable to Necroni. I do have a Necroni weapon, but it's my two-handed, so they might just kill me. Because my two-handed lowers my defense. Oh, it doesn't give me as much defense, does it? Yeah, I'm going to lose this fight, aren't I? Yeah, I can't kill these guys. They're too strong for me. I mean, if I use potions, maybe, although I need better potions. Righto. Okay. We'll drop this in the little bank. Oh, and do you know what? I know we won't be gone for long, but I hate wasted XP. So we'll also go and set ourselves fishing AFK while we're in the other account. I do love that about this game, that like, all your characters can be making progress at the same time. It's nice, and it's just nice you get 3 characters like for free anyway. Alright, let's go. We need to get some bait from the bait shop. Fishing supplies. And yeah, we'll catch these bream because not only are they the highest level passive we can do, although we're about to unlock the dab, but they're also the best cooking passive we can do, I think. Actually, the dab are the best cooking passive we can do, but we can't get them yet. But we can get the bream, so we can do that. Right, let's get my fishing supplies. And then we'll go start the quest. Right, I want 23 of those. Let's go. I've really enjoyed fishing, actually. I kind of neglected it. I did a lot of alchemy because I knew it would be important. And I neglected the other skills, and it's been quite nice actually to get them up. Like I said, there was that really big barrier around 25 to 35, or maybe 20. I'd say it's more like 23 to 34. Just feels really tough, and then it got a lot better after that. Right, so you get to see the character screen. There's not really any spoilers in here. There is my account that I've actually never shown on stream though. Iron Rocket. That was just the account I played when I wasn't able to record or stream, because I didn't want to make progress on the other accounts without you guys seeing it. But yeah, this is my other account that's kind of the offline account. But yeah, we'll go into the locked account, and I can't remember what I was doing. Oh, I was fighting pirates. There you go. I think you might have seen me fighting pirates in the last video. Right, we'll go start this quest. Now, this account does not have the stats. I'm working on cooking at the moment. Does not have the stats to complete the Brannoff quest. But what we'll do is we'll do the start of the quest here, the bit we've already done on Gold Rocket, and then we'll switch back to Gold Rocket and we'll finish off the quest with Gold Rocket. That's the plan. Should I have teleported? It's not much difference, is there? If I teleported there and ran down here, probably would have been slightly faster, but never mind. And I'm not really sure what this quest is about. There's Lord Brannoff. Oh, it's the Brannoff inheritance, isn't it? That's the quest. So, yeah, we don't need to go to the Brannoff place. We need to go to the scrapyard. Oh, okay. Actually, am I going to have to spend points to unlock rooms? We'll see. If this takes us to a room that we haven't got unlocked, I will just do the quest on the other account. But yeah, we unlocked Scrapyard already, so we can start it at least. Welcome to the Scrapyard. I can buy any scrap metal that you may happen to find. I don't have anything I need to sell. Oh, I need to talk to this person. Oh, okay, I was like, what? Are you a relation to Lord Brannoff? Oh, she's a distant relation. She should have a share of the Brannoff inheritance, but for the mistrust of my family. 50 years ago, my great-grandmother, Lady Florentine Brannoff, was dying. However, she was not happy with how badly her 4 children got on, so she devised a plan to get them to work together to earn their inheritance. Each of them got a part of a clue to the inheritance, but they couldn't trust each other and couldn't work together. So there's Brannoff wealth just hidden somewhere? Yeah, I think we should try and recover it. Okay, I mean, you're instantly trusting me. That's brave. No one wants to speak to the scrapyard Brannoff, though. Okay, I can help you find the inheritance. I'm not sure if Florentine's descendants will listen to you either, but it's worth a try. Oh, it's going to give me some of their share. Okay. Who else has the clues? Some of her other descendants. There's Lord Brannoff. His father was the only one who got anything because titles and houses are something Florentine couldn't hide. Then there's James Newtap. He's ended up working as a plumber. He's on Tap Alley, I think. Finally, there's the Hadley family. That'll be tricky. They moved out of town years ago. I did hear rumours one of them was back in town. Don't know if that's true. Okay, so here are the clues. Any clue what your clues mean? She supposes the treasure lies somewhere within the confines of this map. I'm guessing it only makes sense in combination with other clues. Who else has clues? Oh, she's already told me all this, right? Yeah, I know all this. Okay, let's go. Should we look? What is this? This is a clue, but investigate. On the back, you find an inscription which says, opposite the geometric shapes. And then this one says, oh, this is the map. Okay. So, in fact, I'll tell you what. Have a look at the map. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to grab a drink. One sec. All right, we're back. Did we figure out the map yet? So this is where we are now. This is a scrapyard. There's the pond. This is actually a really pretty map. So we want to... What was the clue? I need to decipher the swirl clue. Opposite the geometric shapes. Okay. Hang on. I remember this swirl because I was asking, wasn't I? Last stream, was it? Is this relevant for anything? The swirl matches the clue given to you by Haley. You make a mental note of its location. Okay. I don't know what that means. I've made a mental note of the swirl's location apparently though. Oh, hang on a minute. It says opposite the geometric shapes. I don't think I did this bit in the other account, so I don't think we need to do anything here. Are these geometric shapes? Or is it talking about... I think it's probably talking about the pyramid over there. But we'll investigate that. Or the monument, not the pyramid. We'll investigate that in a little bit. We'll do that on the other account because, yeah, I don't think we got very far with that section. What we did do on the other account is we spoke to James Newtap, so we'll go and do that. Make sure that we get that far. So we need to get clues from these 3 people. Or 2 people and a family. So James Newtap is in one of these alleyways. There you go. Pipe Alley, because he's the plumber. So he's in Pipe Alley, right. I need to go and talk to this guy. There's always people killing death crows there. Always. Let's talk to him. I love to be among the pipes. You like stinky sewage pipes? To you it might be stinky sewage pipes. To me they're the veins which keep this town alive. I'm the doctor who makes sure that all... Do you know what? Fair enough. That's a good analogy. Can I zoom in a bit? There we go. That's better. Right. Yeah, okay. I need to talk to you about the Brannoff inheritance. My mother in all her years never got her hands on that. I'm resigned to not finding it either. It's a plumber's life for me. If you give me your clue, maybe I can find the inheritance for you. I'm not going to give it to anyone. You'll have to do something special to earn my trust. I'm getting a problem with the increasing size of my ball patch. If you find a way to get it growing again, it'll be much appreciated. Right, how am I meant to be doing that? Going bald is permanent. Maybe some sort of potion. Okay, so we need to go and speak to the potion person. And I think, to be honest, I think this is pretty much as far as we got in the on the main account. I mean, I did all this like nearly a year ago at launch, so I don't really remember anything about this. But I did check before we started the stream, and I did have... I think I had another clue or something here. So we talked to Ebsworth. I need a hair restore potion. You'll need the hair of a hare beast, and you'll need a scrap rat. A scrap rat. I saw one of them down at the scrapyard. Yep, that's why they're called scrap rats. Here, they really like to eat this. Handed me some stinky red cheese. Okay, right. I think this is it. So, what I'm going to do... actually, I'm going to go... I need to go and keep training combat on this account, because time's of the essence. So we're going to go take on the pirates, and we'll switch over to the main and take up the quest from there. So I know this has been a bit sort of chopped up, but I just really didn't want you guys to miss the start of the quest. You'll see now that I'm really not far into it on the main account. But I didn't want you to like jump in halfway through a quest and be like, oh, why is he not showing the first half? Yeah, that's it. Oh, not the first half, the first like 10%. So yeah, we've got cheese. We need a scrap rat, which I guess is from the scrap merchant or the scrap yard. And we need the hair of a hare beast. We just tried to kill a hare beast and we couldn't kill it, could we? But I think we can probably kill one of the lower level ones. I think if we use potions as well, we probably could kill it. Maybe if we got a one-handed Necrone weapon. I'm pretty confident we should be able to. The only thing is, like, the quest boss, like, I should be able to beat the quest boss, but the combat update has made that really weird. Like, if I'm already a high enough level that all the Hopeport enemies are stronger, then the quest boss will also be stronger. So you're getting these weird blind spots. Like, if you've ground to max level, and then a new quest comes out, it's pretty rough unless you've also ground... Well, maybe not max level, but say you've ground like halfway to max level, and now you have to grind loads before you can even do the next quest. So we'll go back to the main. Yeah, I do question that. I understand why they wanted to make bosses scale with your combat level, but it does kind of get punished for making progress in the game. Like a quest that a beginner could do quite easily, you now can't do. You've got to train another 30 combat levels to be able to do it. Oh, but by the way, those 30 combat levels take you ages because you're already quite a high level. It does feel odd. But hopefully we won't be in that situation here. We will see. Right, so if we... Yeah, see, someone scratched this abstract design into the bricks. So if we go to the Brannoff Inheritance, you find... On the back you find an inscription which says opposite the geometric shapes. And... Can I use that on the swirl? See, I don't have the same options, do I? Which tells me I've already... Oh, I need to decipher the swirl clue. Hello. It lets me use cheese. Nothing happens. found the location of this clue, but this isn't how you'd mark it on a map. This isn't how you'd mark it on the map. So, hang on, if I use that, you mark the location of Haley's clue on the map. Okay, so there's an X there. Why is the clue opposite the geometric shapes, though? I don't really know what... Oh, because the obelisk... No, it's not the obelisk. That's all the way over there. Opposite the geometric shape. OGS. I'm not sure. We'll come back to that. Oh, we need the scrap rat. Oh, we need the hair beast hair. Okay. Right. And... Oh, is that a scrap rat? Hang on. Oh, the rat seems interested in the cheese, but it's nervous about getting close to you. Right, so this is the bath. Ah, okay, yeah, there's some bits here. So I remember I did this now. So basically there's like a broom. Sorry, I should have done this before. Well, I'll show you. It's easier to just show you than it is to try and describe it. So if I go back to room locked again. Right, I'll go back over to the scrapyard. It's not far. Stop doing that. Look, we got 3 minutes of XP. Look at that. Right, if I run back over here, you can see, because I haven't done this yet on this account. But yeah, what do you think of the geometric shapes that it mentions? Because I don't really understand what it could be referring to. I mean, I got the clue. I found it on that building, and I marked it on the map. But I don't understand what that has to do with geometric shapes. It might come up later. It might be more self-explanatory later on. We'll see. We'll see. Right. So if I go in here. Huh? Why is this already done? Did I actually do this at one point on Room Locked as well? An old bath precariously propped up by a broom. Can anyone remind me, like, is this always like this, or do you have to do this yourself? Have I just done this by clicking on things in the area? That basically, I thought there was a broom and you have to use it on the bath, but maybe it's always like this then. I'm intrigued now. I think Iron Rocket is actually already halfway through this quest as well, but if I go to Iron Rocket, let's have a quick look. Should we get them all in the same room? I think she is actually. Cars. I checked this before the stream. Yeah, so she's already done the thing. Okay. Right, I guess the bath is already like that, and you just got to like bait it or something. So this is already set up to, like, you know, as like a trap. Because if I try and remove this broom, it won't let me. It says the bath will fall down. If I use the cheese on it, then a rat should get, yeah, attracted in. You have to check. If you've not done this quest yet, let me know whether you... Oh, now I remove the broom. Okay. Whether the bath is always like that. Hello. Yeah, so does the bath start like that, or do you have to set that up by grabbing a broom? I'm not sure. Maybe it's already like that. So let's retrieve the rat. And there's a rubber duck there as well. Is that relevant? I guess not. So we got the scrap rat. Now we need to kill a hair beast. Okay, we can do that. Well, can we do that? Well, we can kill an old hair beast. Certainly. Will that be good enough? I think it probably will still give us the hair. If we go like down a level. What is our combat level? 93. Okay. Right. So if I right click, past action, let's kill the easier ones. Right. Let me just bash this on the head. Yeah, this is easy, this one. And I think we'll still get the hair from it. Pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Right, so we've got the stuff for the hair tonic now, so let's go to the garrison. And when I was trying to get my cooking level up for this quest, I saw a little purple mark on my map here, which actually interestingly appears to have gone now. And I thought, oh, I wonder what that purple mark is. And so I walked over to it, and I found it was a person I could talk to. It's this guy, look, Oswald Hadley. So if you haven't already started talking to him, he's shown... Oh no, it's just when you're in the room. Yeah, see, look. So there's like a purple thing here. I guess it just shows like interactables, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know if it's quest related or not, but anyway, I talked to him, and he said, hello, the name's Oswald Hadley. I'm visiting Hopeport because it's my ancestral homeland and I want to see my roots. It's turning out to be a lousy holiday though. I was hoping to spend time on the beach, but it's raining over there. So he is the Hadley guy, right? So we'll get this hair tonic and then we'll go and speak to him. There's definitely more talking to be done to that guy. Right, so if I talk to him, I have the ingredients for the hair restore potion. There's a reagent preparation station right there. Okay, so he wants me to make it myself. Fair enough, I've not paid this guy. Oh, look at that. Is that a rat tail? Oh, I just chopped up the rat's tail. Oh, that's rough. Right, and I prepare it here. What is this? Part way to make a hair restoration potion. So it's a rat tail and a hare beast's hair. It's a bit grim, isn't it? Right, here we go. Hair restoration potion, okay. Is that it? This potion will help restore bald patches, okay. Don't spill it anywhere you don't want to be hairy then. Right, let's go back to James Newtap. See if he gives us his clue. I think we must get his clue now, right? And then we started off with the other woman's clue, so we just need the Hadley guy's clue, I think. Right, take this potion. Does he use it immediately? Oh, if his character model changes for it, that would be a really nice touch. That's just a vitality potion, isn't it? Oh, wow. Oh, and he's got a mustache as well. Look at that. Oh, and he's permanently changed that character. That's cool. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so we got his clue, which says... On the back, you'll find an inscription which says everything is within the area of the map. Hang on. Everything is within the area of the map. So 3 clues. Ah, so this clue says opposite the geometric shapes. That one says everything is within the area of the map, which she already told us. Oh, hang on. And we got a key. James's tiny key. And they said everything is within the area on the map. I mean, are these the geometric shapes over here? Opposite the geometric shapes. I mean, everything's a geometric shape, isn't it? Well, let's go talk to this guy and see if he can help us. Right, this is the... Right, let's talk to him, see what he knows. Let's leave this dialogue, zoom in a bit so we can see it better. Right, okay. This guy's got a good head of hair as well, hasn't he? Yeah, okay. Hopefully we will see brighter shores soon. Are you a descendant of the Brannoff family? I was talking to Haley Brannoff. Apparently your family have a clue to a hidden Brannoff fortune. He does have a clue, but he can make neither head nor tail of it. He wants me to do a favour for him first, okay. You'd like to try a traditionally prepared Hopeport Big Eye Gurnard soup. Okay. I think we can make that, right? Yeah, we've just unlocked it. Okay, cool. I'll need to buy a big eye gurnard because I don't think I can catch them. No, I can't catch them yet. So I'll just go buy one from the fishmonger. That's fine. It's only one. Shouldn't cost too much money. I could actually buy... Should I switch my cape up as well? Because I've now got 50 cooking. We'll do that next time we're in the cape shop. Right, big eye gurnard. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Look at that. It's a good colour scheme. Right, so we will cook this guy up, and then hopefully the tourist will tell us what his clue is. There's quite a few. There's 4 slots left, right? So if we get one more slot off this guy, there's still 3 clue slots to fill. I actually haven't even been to the Brannoff house yet. Oh, hang on, I need to buy some stock as well. My bad. Oh, let's go buy some stock. Like, maybe the treasure will actually be in the Brannoff house all along. Hey, Temboot, good to see you, mate. Thanks for dropping by. How's things? How have you been? You been streaming this weekend? I wonder if this fish symbol is to do with anything as well. It just seems odd that that is there. We'll find out when we give this guy a suit. We'll go check on it. Oh, I should have had an XP potion because that's the first one I made. Anyway. Okay. Yes, this fish symbol. I can only do info on it. Decorative engraving of a fish. So it doesn't really tell us anything else. But it's weird that it's there and it's interactable. Anyway, we'll give this guy his soup. It's connecting to his roots with the soup. Okay. You streamed this minute. You got your first purple at TOA. Oh, that's amazing. Congrats on the fang. That's so good. What are you going to use the fang for? Use it to kill dragons. I have this piece of paper with a picture of a fish and the text, connect the fish to the falcon. Found the same image of a fish right here at this restaurant. Connect the fish to the falcon. Maybe everyone's clue links to a place somewhere in Hopeport. You're a main, so already had... Oh, of course, because you just bought one. But that's still cool. It's still cool to get a unique drop. That's epic. Congratulations. That's really cool. So you're TOAing then. Is that your current grind? I know you're talking about starting it. Right, let me just handle this. I need to get a mod bot in to handle these people in Twitch. Not you, Temboot, but this one. Let me get rid of that. Righto. So he's given me the clue, okay? Which was, is it here? On the back you find the inscription which says opposite the falcon. So I can't use anything on the fish like I did before. Can I use this? You mark the location of Oswald's clue. There you go, right. So we've got 2 lines. Oh, sorry, 2 crosses. We've got to connect the fish to the falcon. I need a clue from Lord Brannoff. I don't remember seeing that. Okay. I need to decipher the shapes clue and I need a clue from Lord Brannoff. I can't use no. I can use a key on it, but that doesn't do anything. So do you think you'll be in TOA for a while, or are you going to be moving on to a different grind soon, Temboot? If anyone is looking for RuneScape streamers, Temboot is a great streamer. He's better at RuneScape than I am, so I highly recommend. And streams a lot more often than I do. Sadly, I was just saying before how I would have loved to do a dedicated day for Brighter Shores and a dedicated day for RuneScape each week, but it just doesn't. Just the time doesn't allow at the moment. You want to up the difficulty on TOA as much as possible. Cool. How similar is Bright Shores questing to Old School? Yeah, I mean the style is very similar. The writing is very similar to the original quests. The writing is similar. The humor is similar to the original quest, but it's not. Some of the older quests are maybe not like the best designed in RuneScape. It's a bit hit and miss, the older ones. Whereas obviously they've got a lot more experience now, so you don't have the same sort of issues with quest design. But yeah, so I'm asking this guy about his inheritance. So yeah, so I think they're quite similar in that regard. But the combat system's very different, and they're in the middle of changing it. So like quest bosses and that work differently than in RuneScape. Speaking to someone, oh yeah, I was speaking about the inheritance, and I want to know about it. Calls her a junkyard rat, man. I don't like this guy. That's a shame. I guess the inheritance will stay hidden. Oh, I thought that was gonna like goad him into a response. Hang on. I'll be the one securing the treasure, not her. I'm a guard. I uphold the law. How can I prove my trustworthiness? Sultan Malzak of the town guard has a spell that they use to track people on bail. Dear me, that is invasive. Who does this guy think he is? Oh, look, there's quill and ink and paper here. I just already had it because we picked it up right at the beginning of the game because there's some in Jalda Green's office. Oh, white water lily, that's nice. Yeah, I did TOA on. Oh, we got a kettle helmet. Oh, hang on. Oh no, I was going to say well, this is a good way we could get armor in leagues in the room locked account, but it's not because it won't be high level. But yeah, I did TOA in leagues and I loved it. I did it with my clan. I will be posting that video. It's in the league series. That was great, and I have now unlocked it in my Bronzeman. So I will be doing TOA in the nearish future, but my gear just isn't quite up to scratch yet. But yeah, I'd love to do some TOA. But it's probably, I'm not going to go to those high levels for a while, I reckon. Unless I get like Missouri armor. If I get really spooned early on so I get really good gear upgrades, then I can do the higher tiers, maybe. But generally, I think I'll just be doing the low tier TOA to start with. I mean, if I go with my clannies, like some of them are really good, so they could carry me a bit. But yeah, I'm a way off that. Oh no, hang on, I'm going the wrong way. I need to speak to Sultan Malzak, don't I? That's an awkward name, isn't it? Sultan Malzak. Does it mean anything? Like in RuneScape, I realised the other day. Can't believe I'd never noticed before. The new Varlamore gods, Ralos and Ranul, are literally lunar and solar backwards, which I didn't realise. I don't know if you guys did. But yeah, so I'm always looking out for these names. Like, did these mean something backwards? But no, it's just a weird name, I think. Sultan Malzak. Right. So it's this guy, isn't he? No, it's Anjay Sanderman. Oh. Hang on. Oh, this guy, okay. You didn't spell that either. Yeah, it's quite subtle, isn't it? But it's obviously it seems quite obvious, solar and lunar. But yeah, I think maybe lots of people didn't spot it. They did it quite nicely, quite subtly. I'd like to see a demonstration of your eminent magic. Seriously? Wow, thanks, mister. Can I just farm this guy for silver? No, okay. I've never seen that before. Right. I need you to cast a tracking spell for Lord Brannoff. Bring the criminal. I'm the criminal. Cast it on me. Yeah, old school does do that a lot. The Fally Knights all have puns. Yeah, every single Falador Knight is like cerebral or like certification or, you know, all the different ones. It's quite good. Certification is tough. I called him certification for so long and I didn't get the joke. Ceramic vase. What are the other names? There's some good pun names. Oh, so he's going to go down to Brannoff Manor. Okay. I'm going to sell this gear while I'm here because there's no way I'm using this rubbish gear. If you could get like gear close to your level, it would actually be a good way for me to get gear on the Room Locked account, but yeah, that's not going to happen. I just need to farm those ravens for it. This way. But yeah, so it's, I think the tone and the feel of Brighter Shores is very similar to RuneScape, but the game design and the game mechanics are deliberately different. But yeah, I think you'll definitely get a bit of what's the word? Not nausea. What's the word I'm looking for? Nostalgia. By playing these quests, they do kind of scream of typical RuneScape quest humor. So he's done his job. Right, I've cast the spell. Now what? That is very unnerving. His big brother is watching me. That was an eagle. Look at that. That's a picture of an eagle. And this clue here says, oh no, hang on. No, this clue says opposite, oh sorry, the falcon. Opposite the falcon. Didn't somebody say connect the falcon? On the back you find a inscription which says plot the symbols, X marks the spot. Right, so if I use I can't find the falcon image on. Is it not here? Is this not is the falcon not right here? Can I've got nothing to write in the map. So it says opposite the falcon, and this says, oh, hang on, this says connect the symbol, plot the symbols, X marks the spot. Right. So the swirl was here, and that said opposite the geometric shapes. The fish was here, and that said opposite the falcon. So this has got a picture of a falcon on it. Is there a falcon picture here? Like hanging on a wall or something? In the Branov household? Is there? Cohen, do you know anything about falcons? Very tasteful decor. No, okay. I thought you might tell me, oh yeah, there's a falcon picture there. Right, it's definitely not in the garden because the garden didn't exist when this quest came out. So that saves me from looking into that. So I need to find a falcon. Can't resist opening all this stuff. Some money, okay. There's no falcons here. Let's go outside. Right, what is that guy doing? Oh, look at this. Oh, it's a child. Oh, he's playing hide and seek. Okay, fair enough. Right, I've got a funny feeling about this obelisk. Something I can interact with here. Are these geometric shapes? I mean, these are geometric shapes. And this said opposite, hang on, here, opposite the geometric shapes, right? So I crossed that off there. The swirl was there, and that needs to be connected to the. Is that a geometric shape? So we're looking for some geometric shapes and some geometric shapes and an eagle, right? We're looking for something we can interact with, like the fish, like the symbol on the wall. That's what we need. And we can use a little bit of intelligence here because I reckon the cross is going to be like... Are those two going to be connected? No. Those two are not going to be connected, are they? So maybe like the wall and the town wall, or the town gate, and the hooked hand, because that would make a nice little cross. Let's see. Let's go around the town hall. We'll keep spamming this sense spell. We're looking. I'm expecting geometric shapes, right? Something we can interact with that looks like a geometric shape. Like graffitied onto the wall like the swirl was. And or an eagle, but I think it's more likely to be the geometric shape over here. Oh, these goblins do my head in. Oh, am I going to outrun him? Oh, I actually am. It's not up here though. It said it was inside the map, didn't it? So okay, it's not here. Let's cast immunity and just run through the goblins. What? Did that not? Oh, because he can technically attack me because he's one tile away, but he's so far below me that he actually can't attack me. That's weird. They shouldn't let you get into combat like that. Right. This geometric shape thing is doing my head in. Let's just check these houses on the way back. Oh, maybe Nabeth's quite knowledgeable. Maybe Nabeth will be able to help me. Why do you think I'm a figment of your imagination? Who are the ancient Kren? Oh, this is from the main quest. Okay, there's nothing useful that she can tell me for this quest. Okay, and this house you can't go inside. I feel like they'll open that out at some point. It's not in the Friendly Forager, is it? No, of course not. There's the empty house, which wasn't empty when this quest was made. This is where the Enchantress used to live. She's not there now, okay. I just realised this now means that Enchantress, free-to-play players can't enchant their gear because Enchantress is now in episode 3. That's an interesting move. I never thought about that. Right, nothing here. I'm curious about the monument. To me, the monument seems... Let's go in the Hooked Hand as well, because I'm also looking for like eagles. Like an eagle on the wall, that could be in the pub, right? Right, what have we got in here? A jar? I didn't know a jar spawned here. Not that we don't already have plenty of jars. Grood, can you tell me where I can find an eagle? Big Sean? Am I missing something here? I need to decipher the shapes clue. I need to decipher the falcon clue. Plot the symbols. X marks the spot. Yeah, I get that. Everything is within the area of the map. Yeah, okay, fine. Oh, and there's the key. I think the key opens wherever the X is. I wish I could just draw on this map. Right, let's check out the delectable dab is on the map, and there's an X there. There isn't one here though, so I don't know if that matters. We've been to the Hooked Hand, nothing there. So let's go to the Fallen Monument in the Wasteland, and if there's nothing obvious there, then we'll have to rethink this. But yeah, anything at all that looks like an eagle or a geometric shape. I mean, geometric shape could be like pretty much anything. Is there something in these ruins here? No. Okay. Okay. Raccoon stash. This is new. This is for the new quest. So it's not for this quest. Because these guys didn't exist until recently. This quest has been here since launch day. Right. I mean, this is geometric shapes, isn't it? Can this lady tell me about geometric shapes? Hello. Okay, no, I don't want to talk to you. Okay. Fine. Right, let's go up here. This is quite a good little puzzle, you know. Well, it's challenging. If it's challenging because it doesn't make sense, then that'll be annoying. But if it's challenging because it's a good little riddle, well, that's fine. Like, what was the one we did? Oh, it was a RuneScape one. Oh, there's the eagle. There's the eagle. I remember I've seen this before now, actually. Only just occurred to me. Just cast immunity, so more ghouls don't attack us. Oh, okay, I remember seeing this. I keep calling it an eagle. It's a falcon. So use. Can I write? I can write the falcon symbol on the map. So those are connected, and it's going to be an X, right? So the geometric shapes either have to be up here in the wasteland or up here in the delectable dab. I think they're going to have to be in the wasteland. I'm thinking where that X is going to fall. Geometric shapes, right? We're looking for something we can interact with. That's geometric shapes. Let's just cast immunity again. I really don't want these guys to attack me. Right, let's check out these hovels. I remember when there were Easter eggs around here. It was such a pain to find them, the green on green. So I'm very cautious now. There might be something here that I'm just not seeing. But fine, let's check out here then. Oh, shape symbol, look at that. Ho ho ho, yes. Right, so if we write that on the map. You plotted all the clues on the map, there you go. So they cross, they cross right here. So this is where there's that, like, weird rock that looks like there's a cavern in there or something. It's blocked. I remember seeing this. So I guess we're going to open that up. Here, look, see? Oh, and this is where there's the out-of-place rock and the key. Of course, the keyhole. I've seen this. Right, so use this little key on it. I wonder if I could have done this before I plotted the shapes. That would be interesting to know. Right, in we go. Ooh, oh, I remember this from the trailers. After all these years, someone this way comes. Yet you're not the intended recipient of the inheritance. Prepare to meet your end. Oh, I'm going to have to fight this guy. Oh, Haley's going to save me. Okay. The intended recipients were the sons and daughters of Florentine, not you. But they're all long dead. As the granddaughter of Florentine Brannoff, I am her heir. My instructions are to protect the inheritance from everyone except Florentine's 4 children. That is stupid. Okay. How hard is this fight going to be? Oh, it's going to be a boss fight, so watch out for that. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay, so he's only the 73, so I am strong enough. Oh, he doesn't seem to have any mechanics, does he? He does a different. You see that though? He does a different pose in that attack. He winds it up his attack differently. Is that he does like a smash attack there? I can't dodge that though. I think that's just a cosmetic thing, like a graphical thing. I don't think he's actually doing anything any differently. Is there going to be 2 phases though? Or are there going to be 2 phases? We got him. No problem. Not so fast, Haley Brannoff. You're not stealing my share. Oh dear me, this guy's horrible. Here you go. She contacted the other heirs. Treasure! Oh, so everyone's got a chest each, including me. Is that how that works? Then the descendants of Florentine Brannoff claim most of it. Now I can get my share. Okay, I guess we loot it. Look at that. Oh, I should have taken an XP potion. I forgot. Ah, it's fine. Ooh, we got some items. Got a load of gold, a load of silver, sorry. We got some good XP. I keep forgetting to take XP potions. Oh, did they might have even nerfed that. It used to be that you could take XP potions before quests finished and get the buff. I don't know if they got rid of that or not. I can't remember. Right, so I've got 2 items now. So this one, Magical Expansion Orb, comes with its own user manual. There's a Nightfall Combat, okay. Your Magical Expansion Orb user manual model 2.1.1. This orb is specifically designed to increase the number of items you can store in your Quartermaster Bank Portal wardrobes. It's not compatible with other wardrobe products. To use your orb, push it carefully against the door of the wardrobe. After a few seconds, the expansion energy should flow from your orb and increase the number of items you can store. Okay, so we get the Quartermaster increase from this. Keep out of reach of children under 36 months. Okay. Right. Why not just say 3 years? Why 36 months? A year's different lengths in this world? Right, okay. So let's go use this on the wardrobe. Man, we smashed our way through that quest. I didn't think we'd get through it that quickly, to be honest. That was really efficient. Okay, so when we use... Can we use an item on it? Is that going to let us do that? No. Do I just talk to the Quartermaster? Okay. There's no like you. Hang on. It says just push it into the wardrobe. Push it carefully against the door of the wardrobe. Does it just work by default? I thought I wasn't expecting to see. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. I got 2 slots free. There's no way it only gives you 2 slots. So how do we use this blooming thing on the wardrobe? To use your orb, push it carefully against the door of the wardrobe. Do I have to open the Quartermaster bank this way? I'm a bit confused, to be honest. There's no use... Oh, there is a use item button. Oh, sorry, I had to right click on it. That was silly. There we go. Now we got more space in the bank as well. Look at that. Oh, we got... What is that? 12, 16 more spaces. Great. That's really good, actually. Oh, that's really good. Okay, we've done the Brannoff inheritance. Very nice. We're just missing the missing fisherman. And to do that, we're going to need fishing and foraging up. So we can do a bit more of that training. We've also got some knowledge points we could spend. I'm just trying to think what's the best way to use our time. What do you think? Do you guys want to see me do some foraging and fishing training to get ready for the next quest? Because we're not going to get that quest. We're not going to get all the levels and get that quest done in this stream. But I can start preparing for that. Or we can train something else. I need to train my Mantaban skills. Or we could switch to like RuneScape if you guys don't want to see me just skilling in Bright Shores. Let me know what you want to do. I'll do some foraging. But if you guys want to switch it up, you give me a shout. Because I'm happy to do something different. We've already done our goal for today, which was to complete that quest. That was surprisingly quick. That is one thing I will say. Tenboot was asking earlier about other quests in this, like old school quests. They are generally shorter, I think. Well, no, the main quest is very long and very convoluted, actually. But all the side quests so far have been quite short. I'm trying to think if there's been any long ones, but no. I think Lost and Found might be a little bit long. Mantaban's Legacy, it wasn't that long. And yeah, no, the other quests are not that long. So yeah, it's just the main quest really. Oh, I forgot to dump this stuff in the bank. That's all right. We'll just take a hit. We'll forage 2 less things on this run. In fact, no, we won't. We'll drop these things and we'll just get new ones. It's fine. Yeah, I do love this little forager run. I'm trying to think what I'm going to spend my knowledge point on as well, actually. So if we look at this, I do have stuff I could do, like a Hope Forest XP potion. What even is the recipe for that? Oh, it's a passive, isn't it? So hang on, no, it's this one. Oh, it's annoying. So they changed it so you can see the recipes for stuff remotely without going to the recipe book. But it's annoying that for the passives, you have to buy it with the knowledge point before you can see the recipe for it. I can go to the potion shop and look in the recipe book, but to look at it remotely, I have to buy the method first, which is a bit annoying because sometimes you're like, oh, actually, I don't want to upgrade it because I can't get the ingredients anyway. But you wouldn't know that until you've already bought it in this case. So that's a bit annoying. How far off were you getting a bell plant upgrade? Because these are not great XP. Quite far. Oh, really far. The next bell plant is... Really? Or maybe I should be ignoring the bell plants. I can't even see where the next bell plant upgrade is. Nettles. Oh, the bowl shell will be good, actually. Substantial monument. We actually do need to do some monument farming, I think. Oh, no, not until we hit 53. Okay. So where is the next one of these then? So, we get a second potato upgrade before we get another bell plant upgrade. It's very odd, like, when these things get upgraded. I mean, do you know what? I quite like that it's kind of random. It'd be a bit annoying if it was, or a bit boring if it was the same ones over and over again. Like, oh, first I get potatoes, then I get shells, then I get this, then I get the other. So it's nice that it kind of mixes it up. Yeah, 113 is the next bell plant upgrade. Yeah, a long way off. Yeah, we're going to be ignoring these. As soon as we unlock nettles, we'll be ignoring these. Do you know what? I'm wondering if we're actually training forager rather than just getting knowledge points. I wonder if doing wall plants and periwinkles will be better once we unlock them. They probably will be. In fact, I'm sure they will be. Okay, but we still need 59 for the wall plants, so it's going to be a little while. And getting the kelp's always useful because we use it for the higher tier XP potions, which I think we can make now. Oh no, we need the wall plants to make it. Yeah, I remember that from the episode of Roomlock that went out on Friday. It was a big old grind. We needed to get 59 forager so that we could make the improved health potions to be able to fight those crows. Yeah, that whole thing, that was such a saga. What happened basically was I had to beat the quest boss, and I needed to level to get my combat higher. But because I was already 50 combat, because before they updated combat, I trained. It used to be you could only get up to level 50 combat in Hopeport, and you had to complete the main. No, what did you have to do? You had to do something to unlock. I think you had to get into Hope Forest, maybe, or maybe even get all the way to episode 4 to then get higher combat. No, I think you had to get into Hope Forest. I think that's what it was. And because I'm locked and I can't go to Hope Forest, I was locked to level 50. And then the combat update happened, and suddenly everything got rescaled. So if you're level 50 combat, you can't train on like level 18 ghouls, or you can, but it's very slow and inefficient. You get like a 25% XP debuff because you're out leveled for these guys. But the ones you should be training on are really like in the Mines of Mantaban. Okay, well, I want Baked Bream, right? I want to unlock that, definitely. Yeah, okay, that'll do for now. So yeah, so you should be training in Mine of Mantaban when you're combat level 50. But I couldn't do that. And equally, I couldn't fight these Death Crows because you can only unlock them, I think, at level 52. Let's save this for later. so it was awkward. So what I did was I did train on the ghouls, not to spoil the video. Like there's more that happens, but basically I had to grind on these low-level ghouls, and even then, I couldn't. Even when I unlocked these death crows, they were so much stronger than me. So it was a massive saga trying to get to a point where I could fight them and at least semi-consistently kill them. So yeah, the combat striping really screws you unless you're progressing through all the episodes. It gets really tough. So like again, like if this was my Runelocked account, if I had 94 combat in Runelocked, then I could train quite happily in Hopeport because all these are like around my level. And then once I hit like 117-ish, yeah, once I hit like 117 combat, I'd unlock the Hope Forest enemies, and suddenly the Hopeport enemies would start to be underleveled for me, and I get less and less XP. So yeah, again, like you get yourself in certain places where you have to train combat in certain episodes, which is fine. Like that's the way the game's designed. It makes sense. But if you're trying to kind of play with your own rule set, it kind of screws you up. But I don't blame the developers for that, because obviously they haven't designed the game around my rule set. So, you know, that's if you play homebrew rules, then you have to suffer through it. It's fine. But yeah, that was the saga on Friday. And like I said, that will be continuing. I've got the other half of that episode, as it were, coming out this week as well. So yeah, that's exciting. And I need to work on the Leagues video. So I've got that all filmed, obviously, because it happened over the winter. I just need to edit it to something that's like entertaining to watch. So that'll be coming out soon as well. I'll spread them out a little bit. I'll do one video a week, because otherwise you'll have like weeks where you get loads of videos and weeks where you don't get any. And to be honest, actually, by the time I've already edited the rest of the next Runelocked episode, I'll just tweak it slightly, like polish it, and then send that out this week. But by the time I've done that, I probably don't have time to finish editing Leagues anyway this week. So that, yeah, that will be the following week. But yeah, just so much good stuff, you know? I got other little side projects as well that I am working on. I got a very quick idea for like quite a short video that I mentioned. That's just going to talk about things we could do on the channel. Or it's not really going to talk about what it's going to frame what the plan is for the channel. But it's going to have like content itself as well. So it's not just going to be, oh, here's a channel update. There'll be something more to it. And I'm also going to, well, I've already filmed actually another game. I just need to edit it down, just as like a one shot as well, which I'm quite excited about. I did quite enjoy it. But yeah, I've just prioritized Brighter Shores and RuneScape so far, and I think rightly so. Right, let's see if we can get up to 52 Forager. And in fact, no, let's get for 53, and then we'll do the next tier of the monument. Let me just check on this monument, because I'm not sure where we're at. I think we've done all the monument pieces we can right now, but it's a bit confusing where you're at any one time. So I need substantial pieces, which are the ones that I can't get yet, right? Yeah, they're the ones I need 2 levels for. Okay, so what we'll do then is we'll throw the knowledge points into Forager, and then we only need, if we keep doing this, we'll only need like, I'm going to say 5 knowledge points, and the rest of the XP we'll get just from doing foraging itself. Yeah, I think about that. How much XP do I have now? I've only got 2 XP potions. Okay, I'll save the XP potions. I need to make some more. I thought I had more than that, but apparently not. But yeah, this potion belt we unlocked last time is such a lifesaver. Like when you do Herbalist Hurdle, it means you can then equip XP potions and like fear potions, but I don't really use fear potions. But just having these non-combat potions accessible without it clogging up the inventory is such a lifesaver. I almost never used XP potions before I got that, really. I use them when I get knowledge points, and that was about it. We're way off another combat level. But we got... What did we get for that quest? We got Chef, and we got Alchemy, I think. So yeah, we're still way off the next level. But I mean, there's not really a lot of point training Alchemy now until I get more Forager. Oh, that's not true, because I could buy the ingredients either from other players now that trading's in the game. But at the moment, I just can't try and be self-sufficient. Yeah, there is money to be made. It's just that there's not a reason. As far as I know, there's not really an incentive to gather money right now. Like, it will, at some point, obviously money will be useful. But generally, like, people have got a lot of money from just doing whatever activities they're doing, whether it's skilling or combat, whatever. And they've not got enough to spend it on them. I mean, there's the capes, cost a lot of money. And I guess, you know what? Enchantment costs a fair bit of money. So maybe that's actually the pro play. Is make money and then spend that money on enchantments to then get faster XP. That might be really smart, actually. Yeah, maybe I should do that, you know. What's my enchantment level? So I've not got this gear enchanted at all. What I might do is, before we go into hardcore fishing training, I will enchant my fiddle stick here. My harpoon, because then we'll get much faster fishing XP. I mean, I'm tempted. My gut says to put all your fishing XP, or sorry, all your enchantments into one profession, or even one tool to get the most out of it. But I don't know if that's true. Like, maybe it's better to spread them out. Like, if I look at Forager, see, there's all these different tools. But the thing is, am I using my secateurs to get this? Oh, I'm using the trowel for the potatoes. I think I'm using secateurs for hogberries. And I guess I'm using them as well for the kelp, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you can just kelp with your bare hands. But if that's the case, then you never get any XP boost for kelp, which is a bit rough. I have actually unlocked a new fishing spear as well. Did I not have that? Oh, I did get that, okay. Oh, hang on, I should... Oh no, it's 78 before I get a level 2 trial, okay. Oh, I've missed a harvest somewhere. Never mind. I've missed one of the hogberries. My bad. That's what you get for chatting away while you're trying to do skilling. Well, let me just flick my light on. It's getting a bit dark here. There we go, that's better. Yeah, it is annoying. Starting streaming at 7 o'clock means, like, it's really light when I start, and the sun goes down midstream. So yeah, when we get the camera up and running, we're going to have to figure out how we're going to do the lighting. But yeah, that's future me's problem. Not a problem for today. So we've unlocked another... Or say unlocked. I'm so used to room locked. We've uncovered another room. I think there's 75 rooms in Hopeport in total. So the last... this room here is going to be episode 5, Stonemore Hill. That's not Hopeport. So the only room left is this one? Is that right? There's only one room left to open. Let's just check the map, see if there's anywhere else. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's Hope Forest over there. So yeah, there's literally only one room in Hopeport we haven't been in now. That's kind of cool. I like that. And because we completed all the Hope Forest quests, there's nothing to unlock there. And Chronopolis is the same, but Mantaban is this one, right? Oh, we've been in this room. I thought maybe there's another room coming out of it. There must be a room somewhere in Mantaban we haven't been in, because we haven't done all the quests. We're one quest short. So I would have thought Lost and Found would unlock another room. Or maybe it did. Maybe getting partially through Lost and Found unlocked this room. Yeah, maybe that's it. Right, okay. Get some potatoes. Is there... I think literally we've been in every single room in the game except for that one from the Fisherman quest. That's pretty cool, right? There's just one room on the whole map to unlock. That's a nice feeling. Right, I need to watch this knowledge point level. I always end up wasting some like knowledge point percentage because I don't use it up before I hit 200%. I've missed one again. I think I'm cancelling the action before I finish getting this one. Right, and they're much more XP as well, so I really shouldn't sleep on those. So I think if we cash in both these knowledge points, we'll hit 52 Forager. And then we can start getting these monument pieces. I do like collecting the monument pieces. Like if you look at Brighter Shores Central, he went on a massive speed run to finish the monument. You can see his videos. It's really cool. It's a good achievement to have. So I've always thought that's something I'd like to do, is to complete that monument. But I mean, if we look at this, what level do you have to be? You have to be level 415 to get the last monument. No, 490 to get the last monument pieces. So it's a big old grind to actually finish the monument. And they need to put a better reward in, which I think they still haven't done, have they? Because I think they didn't expect people to complete it so quickly, so they didn't actually put a reward in. I mean, obviously the reward is you see the monument like fully built, but like you don't get a perk or anything in the game, which is a bit rubbish. But yeah, on launch day that did generate a lot of sort of mystery. People couldn't wait to see that finished, and I think it was a bit of a letdown when they found out they put all this effort in and they didn't get any actual benefit from it. Well, I mean, they got very rich because you sell all the monument pieces for money, but even so, you know, there needs to be a better reward. I mean, that kind of puts me off doing it, and also just like the grind, like, you know me, I'm not grinding to level 500 in anything anytime soon. I do want to get my gatherer level up. It bothers me when I look at this and I see I'm all 50s or higher, and then I've just got like 20 here. I mean, I know these ones need to be higher, but I'll do those for the quest anyway. But yeah, the fact that Hope Forester for me is essentially done, but I've only got 20 gatherer feels a bit off. But I'm reluctant to train that because they're going to replace that profession with botanist. So if I'm going to train it, I want to train it in the newer, more interesting profession. Right, we'll get these 2 kelp, and then we'll have a sip of the potion. Right, go over here, just so ready, so I don't waste any time after I drank the potion. Drink that. Put our knowledge point into XP, specifically into Forager. There we go. There might be smarter things I could spend it on, actually, like things that are harder to train. Like, actually, I should probably be putting them in the, like, smithing, for example. That would be a really good one to put the knowledge points into. But for tonight, we'll get into 53 Forager. But yeah, I think when I'm grinding between streams, I'll be working on sort of getting up to high 60s fishing and foraging. But when I get knowledge points, I might put them into smithing, you know. because it's pretty high skill requirements for that last quest. 50 to 59 in Bonewright, Blacksmith, and Stonemason. There you go. I also actually, I should get 20 in Stonemason and Bonewright so that I can start to do the passive skilling as well. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Yeah, I remember thinking that when I first went to Mantaban, and then the minute I left Mantaban, I just never looked back because I absolutely loved Chronopolis. Like, it was so much more fun. Which is weird, because when I got to Mantaban, I thought that was the best episode yet. But Chronopolis just blew me away. It was the best one by far. You can really see, like, they've got better and better as they've gone through the episodes. And what's interesting is they've then gone back to Hopeport, and they've expanded Hopeport a lot with all these extra quests and all these extra rooms, etc. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see as they step through each episode again, how much each episode improves. I mean, Hope Forest is physically a lot bigger than this episode. Is Empathetic talking to me? No, I think it's talking to the guy who just left. Let me ask. I don't think he was talking to me. But yeah, I'm not 500 forager yet. No way. Oh, what a nice guy. I must admit, like, everyone I've spoken to in this game, and it might be the very overactive chat filter, but everyone I've spoken to has been really nice. Somebody said, when I posted that video on Friday, they said, oh, it's sad to see how empty the game is now. And I'm like, it doesn't seem that way, because of the room system, you still bump into the same amount of people. I mean, on launch day, like, when every room was full, then obviously that was crazy. But in general, it hasn't seemed empty to me. I mean, there's always people, and people generally talk as well. So, yeah, I don't really get that. It'd be interesting. Do you think, like, comparing this stream to... If you compare it to the streams in November when the game had just launched, yeah, it was really busy. But if you compare it to streams from, like, 2 months ago... Actually, I wasn't streaming Bright Shores 2 months ago, but, like, compare it to the stream from, like, January. I don't think much has changed. I don't know. Maybe that's just copium. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's it just feels friendly still. Feels like an MMO, definitely. I mean, more people talk to me in this game than talk to me in RuneScape 3, that's for sure. And my clan, like maybe a year ago, maybe a bit more than a year ago, was super like active and like chatty, and it was great. And then I came back to the game and it was so quiet, and I was like messaging, being like, where is everyone? Thankfully, like that did pick up again. It's not as busy as it was, but still people do talk. Like if you say hello, you'll get a message back and stuff. But outside of clan, like just bumping into strangers, I don't remember the last time that happened in RuneScape 3. Mind you, I haven't played RuneScape 3 for a long time. Whereas in Bright Shores, pretty much every time I log on, I end up talking to someone. I wonder what other MMOs are like WoW and like Final Fantasy and all that. Like, how common is it to get into like little chats? Like old school RuneScape, I think it's pretty common to get into random conversations. I remember there was a time when I was thinking about trying old school RuneScape, like 3 years ago or something. There was a time when you went in the game and it just felt like the game was full of bots and no one was a real person. But thankfully, I mean, there are a lot of bots, but thankfully that seems to have improved. You've got a lot more real players in old school now. And you've also, I do think they've been harder on the bots as well. I think. I'm not sure. That's the impression I get anyway. I do like this queuing system. Like this room's nice where you can just click on 6 things and sit back. Although when you misclick and you miss one and then the order gets out and you have to redo them all, that's annoying. It'd be nice if you could re-prioritize them. You might be able to say, right, I've missed this one, make this one number 2 and that 3 rather than have that as 2, 3, 4 and knock them all on one. That would be a nice feature. I don't think there's a way of doing that, but I might be wrong. I wonder what I think I heard a new soundtrack earlier. I wonder what the second new soundtrack is. Because they said they added 2, and I haven't heard anything else that sounds new yet. I might have missed it, to be honest. I'm not an audiophile. I do miss stuff like that. It might just be in another episode, but it said a global track, so I would assume you can get it in any episode. I'm just thinking as well, what do we want to... Like, do we want to use our knowledge point as soon as we get it? Or do we want to wait and get 2 knowledge points stored up like we normally do? I'm not sure. I think we want to be sure that we're guaranteed a level up before we use it. Because I want to use the XP potion while it's running to go and get the new monument pieces. I could go back to the back to the alchemy lab and get some more XP potions. That would probably be a smart thing to do. What ingredients I need for the better XP potion? Oh yeah, it's the level 77 shell. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be a long time till we can make that. Well, not that long, I guess. We're gonna get to like 68 forager anyway. It's not that far to 77. They do say as well that when you're doing these passive trainings, you get a lot more XP, like exponentially more, from doing passive training that's above level 200. Like, not only are you getting more XP because you're a higher level, but also something about the scaling is weird, where sub 200, you're getting very little XP, even relative to your level. But once you're above level 200, the XP starts to go up relative to your level. So, yeah, apparently the pro play is to beeline a skill above level 200 and then use your AFK time on that skill. But I'm not a min-maxer, as we know. I mean, I can see myself, like, when there's, like, an end game. Oh, I've missed... What have I missed? One of the potatoes. Oh, is that one? Yeah, I'm not, like, a min-maxer, but I can foresee when there's, like, something to shoot for at the end of the game more than just getting, like, max level. I could definitely be sucked in to be like, oh, okay, actually, I really want to grind hard to, like, get this drop. Or, get this unlock, whatever it might be. Like, if they put a quest in that you need to get level 400 for, like, yes, it would be a real slog of a grind, but that would motivate me, I think, to grind. But I'd rather the grind itself be more rewarding, like, make the gameplay loop more fun for getting up to high levels. Because at the moment, certain types of people who really love to see number go up and really love to, like, be on the leaderboard, like, it's enough for them, and they love grinding it, which is great. Players like me, it's not enough of a motivator, and it's not, like, if it was fun, sure, but it's not enough fun to just grind a level. It's like, in RuneScape, right? I wouldn't sit all day just mining rocks unless I had a reason to, like, mine those rocks, again, for, like, a quest or to get a certain item. Like, the upgrades you get, like, your levels seem relevant, whereas that's really true in this game until you hit, like, level 70, and after that, well, even, like, look at Gatherer, right? Level 20 was enough. So, and also the thing about this game is you'll see my mining and my smithing are relatively high. it really doesn't feel worth it for me to train Bone Wright or Stonemason, because they're needed to make armor for classes that I am not. So yeah, it's a bit funny that. But yeah, the motivation will come as they add more end game stuff. They also said, apparently, this is just a rumor actually, I haven't read it myself, but I was told that we all know they're working on dungeons in Brighter Shores, and everyone expects like combat dungeons, which I'm sure they will be. But apparently they're also working on skilling dungeons, which I like. I like the idea of that. It's a bit more diversity, a bit of variety. I think that's quite cool. So I'm really interested to see how that turns out. But yeah, I think that'll be really good. I'm tempted, now that we are nearly at another knowledge point, I'm tempted to just go and do these limpets down here, because these are much higher level than these other things we're getting. So I could go get kelp and limpets and fill my inventory and just go back and forth. Because the limpets are used for something useful, I think. I can't remember what. What are the limpets used for? Is it? I think it's... No, it's not the XP potions. Oh, hang on, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Yeah, what? Well, there's an easy answer. Well, let's go get some limpets and we'll see what they're used for. I'm trying to remember. I definitely got a load of limpets for some reason. Wasn't it in a previous stream? It wasn't for the no, it wasn't for those potions. It must have been for a potion of some kind. Just trying to think what it could be. Oh, hang on, that was a 35%. What's the 30% healing potion? Oh no, we checked that out already. We'll find out. We'll go grab a limpet and then we'll know. Because that's going to really bug me now. I think, to be honest, after this run, we get one inventory of limpets and one inventory of green kelp. And I think that'll be enough to level up them. In fact, I'm sure it will be. Maybe even just half an inventory of both. It might be enough, actually. What did I miss? Oh, yeah, there. Okay. There we go. There's the level up. Let's just save it, or the knowledge point. We'll cash that in when we got just slightly more XP. It might be enough as it is, but sometimes it only seems to give like a quarter of a level of XP. I think it's about somewhere between a quarter and a third it gives. It doesn't quite give a full third. So we're close to the cutoff, so I'd rather not use an XP potion and not get the level up and then have it time out before we get the monument pieces. So we're looking good. 52, 52. I think from the top of my head, I think I need 68 forager and 67 fishing. I'll double check that. The question is, can I get those before the next stream? I mean, I should be able to, right? If people got like level 500, I should be able to get level 67, 68. But yeah, I think also like if you're doing a lot of passive skilling, it's nice XP. Because, you know, you don't have fear of missing out. You can go and enjoy your life and have this running, or not even running, you know, have offline XP gains. Which is a really nice feature, you know. They really respect the players by putting that in. But if you want to gain levels really quickly, it's not only that active skilling gives you more XP for your time, but you also get knowledge points. And the knowledge points really speed things up, actually. You think you're getting like 25 to 30% of a level every 100 harvests, then you know, your knowledge point XP is probably higher than your actual skilling XP, like the amount you gain. Oh, I missed that one. What are we at now? Yeah, we've definitely got enough. Okay, let's we'll finish this inventory. Vandy's chest. That must be part of the missing fisherman quest. But that person's doing the quest. They've just come through there, or they've done it. Maybe they've already, in fact, look at their fishing level. They've probably already done the quest. They just used. I think there's a lodestone there. I think that's what it is. So they've just used that lodestone. Yeah, because look, this wrecked boat as well will be part of the quest. So I remember I tried to investigate that and it wouldn't let me. But let's see. So if I queue that as my next action, and then I queue something afterwards, what happens? You don't have a reason to be poking around. Okay, and then it just carries on. That's nice. I like they didn't lose my next action that was queued. Right, limpet. Right, these are the last limpets we'll be getting. And we'll go get the kelp, drop it all off, and then we can use our knowledge point. Yeah, you see, we get a lot more XP for doing these limpets versus like the bell plants and the potatoes. Because they're level 41 requirement, whereas the bell plants are like level 12, and the potatoes are level... Well, actually, the potatoes are level 35. Oh, not that low. But like the hogberries are 29. The water lily is only level 16, so yeah, we don't get that much XP for the rest of the run. But we do get quick knowledge points, so you know. Right, I'll get this kelp on the way back. So we run back to the deposit rift. And actually, yeah, it'd be nice to get these. It kind of always hangs over me, the next monument piece, because it's a little bit of a grind to get them done. But it's nice to, like, when you finally unlock the next set and you can actually start to whittle away at that. Because I think we need like 200. No, I think we might even need more. We might need like 600, which is what, like 30 inventories, or a bit less than 30. Let's see how many we need. Oh, I said I'd check what these were used on. So limpets used for strength tempeste. Oh really? Oh, maybe I just used them for general alchemy training. I don't think I needed the potions. I think I used these when I was training alchemy up for the for this Brannoff quest. No, not the Brannoff quest, for the Herbalist Hurdle quest. Yeah, I think that's why I was using them. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Right, we're actually nearly 53 already. So if we throw the knowledge point at it, we'll very easily get there. So we'll step through here and we'll cast immunity. Because the ghouls will be after us. I run up here and drink my potion, which is my last XP potion. And then pop this. Throw it into XP, into Forager. And now these are upgraded. And I can do the substantial monument pieces. And we got the bonus because it's the first time we've got one. Well, we had the XP potion active, so that's really nice. Right, so we'll gather an inventory of these and then sell them. Be interested to see how much money we get. Oh, there we go. Yep, we've unlocked substantial monument pieces. Great. What do you do with monument pieces after you've completed the monument? Because I think once you sell like enough monument pieces to complete that stage of the monument, I don't think they let you sell any more. I might be wrong, but I think that's the case. I missed a monument piece somewhere, haven't I? I think there's 4 in that room, and I just only got 3. It's my bad. Where's the one I missed? Do we see it? Oh, it's this one. Oh no, it's not. I must have missed one at some point. Yeah, because it's 4 in each room. Ugh, these ghouls are so annoying. You know what I should do? Oh, I can't do it during combat. Okay, we'll do it next time. Next time we come in this room, we'll drink a fear potion. Just to stop them. I mean, we've got them on our belt anyway. We might as well use them, right? I don't think I've ever actually used a fear potion in this game, because I've just always preferred to cast immunity. The potion feels like a waste. But it's not a waste, is it? Because it does save you a few seconds every time you go in the room. Because otherwise, you know, it's quite a slow spell to cast. And you waste a lot of time just casting immunity every time you walk in. Oh, there's the XP potion wearing out. See, also, if I had my fear potion running, I wouldn't have wasted all that time casting immunity, and I could have foraged more while my XP potion was active. So I do think like the really optimal players will use fear potions much more than I do. And we'll use the fear potion as we come in. There we go. Did that work? I can't see. No, it didn't work. I didn't finish the animation. There we go. Right, now it works. 3 minutes it lasts for. Okay. How long does XP potion last for? Is that? I think that's less than 3 minutes, right? I'm really annoyed that I missed one because the math doesn't work out now. I reckon for this is level 53. So I reckon we will get, for one inventory, I think it's going to be something like one silver and 20 bronze each. So for one inventory, I'm going to say I reckon we get 35 silver. I could be miles off, let's see. Right, my guess is 35 silver we get for this. Let's see. I do like it as well, actually, when you finish a tier and you see the next level of the monument get built. That's pretty fun. Right, take my stuff. Oh, he only wants 312 pieces. So that's like 11 inventories. That's fine. So 10 to go. Oh, we're going to smash this out so quickly. I think as you get to high levels, she wants more and more. But for these first few levels, it's not bad, is it? Just getting 10, 11 inventories. I do like these ants as well. These were in the trailers. I don't know. I think because this is where I got my room locked level 50 combat cape. At the time it wasn't a combat cape, it was a guard cape. That did feel good. I think that's why I've got like a special connection to those ants. That was my first level 50 in room locked. It has been a good challenge, room locked, it really has. I think, like, it depends what you want out of the game. If you want to like rush and see all the episodes, then obviously that's what I did on this main, especially on launch day, because I wanted to show everyone what there was to see. I think it's tough kind of repeating the same content on 2 accounts. It kind of, it loses its novelty. But I do think if you just started the game and you knew that room locked was something you wanted to do, I could even see you just playing room locked from the start, because the grinds feel more rewarding because you're unlocking rooms as you go. You're getting more like instant gratification. And everything's novel as well. Whereas like, because I've seen like the rooms I'm unlocking, I've already seen, and I kind of know what's to come. None of it's new. So although it's a fun challenge, it's still tough doing the grinds. So yeah, I recommend if you're starting the game fresh, you could try doing Room Locked or something similar, some kind of limited account. I just think because while the game's in early access and while they're still adding content, it makes it that much more fun, and it doesn't mean you rush through the game. Like on a main account, you rush through the game, and then you've seen every episode. You're like, oh, so is that it now? So yeah, I recommend. Oh, my fear potion ran out. That's upsetting. Do the monument pieces actually look different as you go through the game? Yeah, they do. Okay, so they do change the actual picture. And at the end, you get minuscule monument pieces, which are just like little pebbles. I wish they had a way you could drop the monument pieces into the bank remotely and just concentrate on gathering them all and then go and sell them when you have them all. I guess it'll be hard just to keep track though that you got the right amount. I'm going to cast immunity now just so I don't get attacked later and then have to cast it in the middle before I do. Oh, I clicked off. I always do this. I'm impatient and I click off the spell before it finishes. I wish, do you remember on Dota, I don't know if anyone plays Dota, but you, like if you're channeling a spell and you like click to move, then it cancels the spell. But you can change a setting that basically says, don't cancel my spells. So if I click to move, it will ignore me and it won't move. And then there's a manual button where you can say, no, I'm overriding the spell. Oh, that's a really nice feature. I kind of wish we had that in Brighter Shores where you could just tweak a setting to say, no, like never cancel spells, or similar to Dota, you know, only cancel them if I click the stop button. But yeah, I guess it's not that important because it's not like a quick reaction game. Right, we'll sell these, and I didn't see how much gold we got, did I? Or silver? 16 silver. Oh, I said 35, didn't I? Oh, I was quite far off. 16 silver doesn't feel good, does it? No, we can earn a lot more money than that if we really wanted to. I wonder how much money like the richest person in the game's got right now. Because there will be someone who's gone crazy and like min-max just to get, not to get levels, but to get cash. I mean, theoretically, you could get a decent amount of money on trading as well, but I just don't know if enough people are interested in trading right now to make it worth it. Like when you can start to buy like rare drops and things, then there'll be money to be made and there'll be an incentive to make that money. For the moment, I don't think enough people are interested in the trading to make it worth being like a full-time trader. Oh, let's sip this fear potion. Right. We might get a knowledge point soon as well, actually. Yeah, we've been away this weekend. We went to, well, my wife wanted to go to see her family, but she didn't have holiday left. So she spoke to her boss and was like, I really want to go and see my family, but I can't take the holiday. Can I not just work from there? Because, you know, my job can be done remotely. And the boss was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then she booked her flights, and the boss said, oh, actually, the dates, though, you said you were going to go see your family. We've now had someone book vacation off and we need somebody in the office. And she was like, well, you said yes, and I booked my flights. So she had to move them, which she didn't have to pay a lot of money for, but she had to pay some money. And then the boss again said, oh, actually, we want you in for this specific thing on that week. Can you move them again? It's just like crazy. So she's moved her flights twice. So she ended up, she's supposed to go in like 2 weeks time. She ended up going last weekend. So, which is why I managed to get the Room Locked series done. I got that grind done because she was away. So it was just me. I didn't have any distractions with the baby or anything. So, yeah, she was away that week. She flew back at 7 a.m. or she landed at 7 a.m. on Saturday. So she flew at like, I don't know, 5 a.m., 4 a.m. And I drove to the airport, picked her up, and then we both went off to this wedding. So like we were supposed to just have this whole weekend just for this wedding, and she ended up flying back from Romania on the morning and then going there. So we are both absolutely knackered now. It's a good wedding though. But yeah, weird. The only one of us who isn't tired is our baby girl because she slept in the car. Yeah, she was very good actually. She's got into the habit now of having big long naps during the day and then being like super cheerful and super happy and super energetic all day. But then nighttime comes, and because she slept quite well in the day, she doesn't really see the point of going to bed. Whereas before, like, she's never liked bedtime, but at least she's like been tired and you can convince her. But now we're like having to be careful to say, it's so weird because you don't want to wake up a sleeping baby, but you're like, kind of need to wake her up, otherwise she's not going to sleep in the night. So hopefully she's gone down all right. I can't hear her crying right now, so hopefully she's sound asleep. I'll go check on them soon. How many fear potions do we have? I'm just going to use all these fear potions because I've had them since like the launch of the game and I've never used them, so I might as well use them up. Stage 3, so we are a fifth of the way there. We're more than a fifth of the way there. We're nearly a quarter of the way there. So, in fact, we're almost exactly a quarter of the way there. Good stuff. I don't remember what this monument stage looks like, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure many of you will know. I mean, in the moment, I've just got the base. So I think the first set of monument pieces you build the stairs, and the second set you build like that base. I guess this one is the start of the actual building itself. Do I want to drink the potion now? Yeah, okay. Drink this. Yeah, it's nice when it starts to come together. I think it's always disappointing though. Like you get like one stage of the monument where it builds like a whole building or like a whole level, and then you get really excited. And then you get to the next stage, and like you get like part of a statue on the outside gets built, or like a little bit of a fence gets built. Like it's you might expect big things, and then actually that particular phase doesn't seem as impressive as the others. But yeah, this one I think might be a good one. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I thought about doing a series on the monument, but Bright Shores Central got there first, really, and I just think if you want to see the monument, watch his series, because he does it really well, and he was one of the first. I think was he like the 6th person to do it, or the 3rd person? He was pretty early anyway. But yeah, I mean, Room Locked is going to last for quite a long time anyway. That's, we're nearly out of Hopeport now, but if we want to carry on to Hope Forest and all the others, like there's a lot of content left. But I was thinking, like, what else do people want to see on Brighter Shores? Like, there's obviously like guides. Everyone wants guides on stuff, but I feel like everyone on Brighter Shores kind of knows what they need to know now. So I don't really know what I do a guide on. So yeah, I'm interested. I guess this is why there's been a slowdown. There's like a lot of let's plays. But yeah, people aren't really doing guides anymore because I think they do guides when new content comes out, to be fair. So when like a new quest comes out, like I did some quest guides for the main story. Yeah, I did the main story all the way through, and I've even got the footage to do the main story quest guide for episode 4 as well, to get into episode 5. But I was going to wait until episode 5 came out, because there's no need to do the episode 4 main quest until episode 5's out. But yeah, I don't know if people even need quest guides. Like the quests are quite self-explanatory in general. I mean, we took us a little while to find this eagle on our last quest, but yeah, we didn't really have any problems, did we? Oh, this fear potion is going to run out while I'm harvesting the last piece, isn't it? Or maybe we'll just about make it out. If I can get out of here without having to cast immunity, that'd be great. Yeah, we're going to do it. Okay, cool. And actually, we're pretty close to another forager level already. Yeah, I guess because we've just unlocked these pieces, it's pretty high XP. Oh, that's nice. Sell these. Right, we're a third of the way there. That's really good. So that means we've done 4. I think we've done 4 runs. Oh, because there's 6, 12, 18, 24. I was thinking there's 28 slots in inventory. There's not. There's 24 slots in inventory. So to get 312 pieces is like 13, I'm going to say. 13 runs. So yeah, okay. So we got about 9 more runs to go. Oh, let's drink this potion. In fact, do I even need to drink a potion if they're fighting? If he's killing the ghouls for me, I might not even need to drink a potion. I did this the other day with I think it was on my Iron Rocket account. I was training Gatherer. I was training Forager, and just to get knowledge points so I can unlock more AFK activities. And there was someone here training ghouls the whole time. It was so nice because you didn't have to worry about their aggro at all. Like that's almost like could be a paid service. Just sit here and aggro all the ghouls for me. I'd do that. I'd pay someone to do that. Just saves on fear potions. Or saves you, cast immunity every 2 minutes. Yeah, I don't know how many people invested in the monument. Originally, it was really mysterious. So a lot of people, myself included, like I think I did the first set of monument pieces, and even maybe the second set of monument pieces, like very near to launch. But I think once people realized when you finish it, at the moment, they are going to add more, but at the time, there wasn't like a reward. I think a lot of people got put off from ever touching the monument. So I'm not sure now how many people have completed it. Is it? It's not on the leaderboards, is it? Monument pieces. Oh no, rip. That's sad. They died. They're our defender as well. Now we've got to deal with the ghouls. Because there's Hopeport and there's... No, the leaderboards just have all the professions. It'd be nice to have a monument leaderboard, to be honest. Although I don't know if that would work now, because you'd have to have tracked it from the launch of the game. And maybe they have that data. They probably do have that data. But, you can't start a leaderboard now when, the top 10 people finished it months and months ago. Right. Oh, no. We're just going to cast immunity this time around because we are not going to get our money's worth out of a fear potion. This is the last set of pieces we need for this run. Is this going to be our forager level? Not quite, maybe this one. No. How far off are we? Oh, we are literally one monument piece away from our level. Okay. Right, let's sell this. When I get more... In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start putting these knowledge points just into, like, cleaning up some of my AFK abilities. Because it annoys me. I know it's maybe not optimal, but it annoys me having AFK activities that I haven't unlocked. That are available to me. So, because we don't have any XP potions, I don't really want to waste them on XP right now. I've got plenty of time to the next stream to get the levels. At least I think I have. So I'll, yeah, it's probably not optimal, but it just makes me feel better to have those AFK activities unlocked. And that way, you know, when I come round to doing it, it's not like, oh, I now have to farm a load of knowledge points. Or one knowledge point. Right, that's our 54 forager. Should pop up. There we go. Oh, we've got another AFK forager activity coming up. 56, we'll get that. Okay. 2 more levels till we get that. Oh, let's drink our fear potion. There's no one around, actually. Do you reckon we can sneak without them catching us? Oh, that one's going to see me, isn't it? That one's definitely going to see me. Okay, drink the fear potion now. There we go. Right, that'll stop aggroing me. You always see people here as well. So I guess these people are, they're not just training forager, I guess they're specifically here for the monument. So it clearly is still relatively popular. I've not really spent any time in Hope Forest for a long time. I'd be interested to see, because Hopeport is definitely busier than episode 4. And I think it's probably busier than episode 3 as well, so Chronopolis and Mines of Mantaban. And that's kind of understandable because it's free to play, so like a lot of people who are just trying the game out will be in Hopeport. I'd be interested to see how busy Hope Forest is, because that's also free to play. But it's obviously a bit further in, and also there's more rooms in Hope Forest. It's a bit more spread out, so it's harder to bump into people, I guess. I think Hopeport is probably the busiest place in the game. Maybe not here specifically. In fact, yeah, the Hopeport kitchen is categorically the busiest place in the game, I'm sure of it. People just sit there and chill and skill all day. I avoided Chef for so long, but then I had to get it for the Brannoff quest. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, actually. It's decent money if you do the bounties. That's the thing, right, with Chef. If you try and actively train it, it feels quite slow. But if you just do the bounties every half an hour or hour, however long it is, you get really good XP and money for your time. And you can just do something else in the meantime. That's what I should have been doing, really. I should have been training Forager and then doing the cooking bounties when they were up. But I really wanted to make sure that I had the levels necessary for the quest for today. So I didn't want to get to stream and then not do a quest. So but yeah, 2 quests left. It's like, I think on RuneScape we just did 3 quests because they've just released 3 more and we didn't want to, go backwards. But on RuneScape, I think we're only 5 quests maybe off the quest cape. No, 4. I think there's only 4 quests because there's Dragon Slayer 2, Desert Treasure 2, While Gothic Sleeps, and A Night at the Theatre. I think they're the only quests left to do. So we're 2 quests off the Brighter Shores quest cape, and we're only 4 quests off the RuneScape quest cape. We're becoming a bit of a quest king, really. It's great. Didn't really plan to get into questing super hard, but it just kind of worked out, It's a logical thing to do. I mean, getting the quest cape in RuneScape is so good because you can get the elite tier Lumbridge diary, which lets you use fairy rings without a Draymond staff, which is actually really handy. It's so annoying having to go back to your bank for a Draymond staff. And actually, Joe, the rewards in Brighter Shores for the quests are quite good. Like the Quartermaster space, I think is nice because otherwise you don't have enough space to store all your different gear types for your different combat types. Like you need lots of space for storing like your armor that's good against certain damage types depending on what creature you're fighting, and similarly for storing your different weapon types for depending on the creature you're fighting. So I think like the one we just unlocked is a really good quality of life for like training combat, and the last one, the Herbalist Hurdle, was really good because of the potion belt. The Lost Shipment, I can't remember what we got for the Lost Shipment. It might tell me if I click on it. No, it didn't. I think we just got XP. We got XP and we got a decent ranged weapon for the Lost Shipment. I think that was it. And the obelisk, got the access to the monuments, or sorry, to the obelisks. So that was worth it, definitely. Spider's Nest is the best upgrade in the game, which is the access to the storage rifts. Forgotten Things? What did we get for Forgotten Things? I don't even remember. I can't remember what you get for that. Maybe it was just XP. I can't remember anything else. Mantaman's Legacy gives you the mining. Well, it gives you two things actually. It gives you the mining venture, but also gives you access to dynamite and the dynamite mining. Like if we look here, when I got up to, what was it, Deathstone, I think it is. I think that's the one you need dynamite for. And I literally couldn't train on my best training method because I didn't have access to it. So again, Mantaman's Legacy is worth doing if you want to train mining. Oh, have I run out of... I've run out of fear. Okay. Yeah, what is, oh, Lost and Found gives you the ability to create epic weapons, which is really good actually. And in fact, I'd say that would be amazing for Roomlocked, because Roomlocked at the moment is stuck with using really underleveled weapons, and at least if I could make them like epic, then you know, they even though they're low level, they would still be decent. But actually, Roomlocked, the chances of Roomlocked getting to episode 3 and getting the levels needed for Lost and Found, like weapon level, will not be an issue by then anyway. Especially now combat carries across through all the episodes. But yeah, and then the last one, Spirit Essence and the Battle of Fortune Hold. What did we get for those quests? I just realised something. This is not ticked off. Should that be ticked off? Is there like a reward for that I've not claimed for Spirit Essence? I don't know. I feel like those quests just gave me XP, but maybe I've just forgotten what the reward was. It's so annoying that they interrupt you, and then like even if you cast immunity before they aggro you, and then they come and aggro you mid cast, it still interrupts the cast. So you got to start casting immunity again. Like that's weird. This is the... Do you know what? If these ghouls weren't here, I'd be so much happier about just farming the monument all the time. But this is the... Yeah, these ghouls put me off. Let's sell these off. How are we for money? Ah, we got more money than we can spend. We're fine. I should really spend some of it on enchanting, you know. But I don't know what I want to enchant. That's what puts me off. Right, we are more than halfway. That's nice to know. So we've got to get like 144 more, I think. Does that go into 24? 5, 6. Yes, 6 more inventories. Okay, that's fine, isn't it? Not far off at all. I wonder if anyone has not that I'm condoning this, certainly not, but has anyone botted in this game yet? I know there was the guy pretending to bot. He had like 4 accounts and he was running them all around, like just one behind the other, making it look like it was a bot farm, but it wasn't. Like, he was live streaming it and showing like it was him clicking. But yeah, I can imagine, right, someone who wants to get all the monument pieces just trying to bot it. I mean, they would clamp down so hard because Gower said like the whole reason, like, this game is designed against bots, like the way trading works and everything. Like, there's no point like trying to bot stuff because you can't get any real world profit from it until you've completed up to episode 4 anyway. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if someone's tried it, you know. Hi Zandalorian, good to see you. Thanks for coming to the stream. You're looking up Bright Shores botting, are you? Wait, as in you're looking up because I asked the question, you want to know if anyone's tried it? Or you're looking up how to do it yourself? I do not recommend trying to bot in games. If you're a bot in a game, it's probably you probably don't enjoy the game enough to be playing it. I also like your name, Zandalorian. That's quite cool. I'm a fan of that. Nearly accidentally teleported then. You're looking at doing it for yourself. Don't do it. Like, Gower is so anti. I mean, most people are anti-bot, but Gower is vehemently anti-bot. Like he said from the beginning, he's literally changing he's designing the game around discouraging bots. So it won't be profitable, and if they ever catch you, I reckon the punishment will be mega severe. Yeah, it's not worth it. Hey, Costume Cats, good to see you, mate. Thanks for joining. Oh, it's good to have you. Yeah, we blasted through Branolf Inheritance. It was a bit of a weird one because when the game launched, I started Branolf Inheritance, but didn't get very far, and then found out obviously I wouldn't be able to do it without more levels. So we actually started the quest on the Locked Rocket account, just so that we could do the quest from the start. So we did the first phase of the quest on Locked Rocket, and then we switched over to this account. But I was surprised actually how quickly we got through it. I thought it'd be a longer quest. But yeah, it wasn't bad at all. How have you been doing anyway? Have you had a good week, guys? What have you been up to? Oh, I forgot to cast immunity. Okay. Do it now. They had a .exe bot that runs on YOLO. I've never heard of YOLO. It's a bit more complicated than OSRS, but same process. Look like it gets a lot of good feedback. Don't do it, Zandalorian. Don't. Like, it's not worth it. Like, why? If you don't like something so much that you want to bot it, then just don't play it. Costume Cats, there are Pokemon in the chat if you want to catch them. Just a heads up. You know what, I really kind of want to play the Pokemon catching game as well, but I can't multitask. Right, that inventory felt pretty quick. Let's sell these off. Right, 192. Right, so there's 5 5 inventories to go. Yeah. Cool. It's funny to see people still wearing like their Christmas hats. Like the Easter hats, I'll give people a pass on because there's not been another cosmetic out since then. I guess they'll do a Halloween one. Like, look at these ants. These look cool, don't they? That must be quite high level. But yeah, you see people with Easter stuff, but it's funny seeing people with winter stuff, Christmas stuff. I did get the Christmas stuff and I didn't get all the Christmas ones, but I got a fair few, and the Easter ones. I didn't get all the Easter ones though, because cosmetics just really don't do anything for me. Like if we look at Transmog, like you see, I got a few Christmas ones. I just got the one Easter one, or well, one for each equipment slot. But I'm not bothered about cosmetics, especially like novelty cosmetics. Like, so it doesn't motivate me. So I didn't. I never wear them. I didn't bother farming them all. I'm worried that I will kind of feel like I missed out later when they get the, you know, like because these things don't repeat. They're one time only, and you know, in 4 years' time to say, oh, I was there in the beginning and here's my Santa hat from then. I mean, I can say that because I have got some of them, but I'm kind of a completionist, you know? I mean, I know you can buy them. I know they're tradable. Or not, so you can't buy them, you can swap them, can't you? Is that right? So you could get a full set if you wanted to, but yeah, it's I don't know, I've just not motivated enough to do it. I just hope I don't regret it in the future though. Right. I do like this gate they've added. And it'll be nice to have a cut through from here to here, not to mention the lodestone teleport. Do you know what? I think, to be honest, that would be, I don't know what rewards you get from missing fishermen, but just having the lodestone teleport to would be like enough motivation for me to do it. Because like at the moment, it's not really worth farming like rays or gurnards or even like limpets because there's no teleport. And it's so far away from like everywhere else on the map. Like, getting a lodestone there would be huge. Also, I've been told that the best gathering method currently is to teleport to the lodestone, do your fishing or whatever up here, and then teleport to Chronopolis all the way over here, and then you literally just run here and there's a storage rift there so you can store it there and teleport back and forth. Apparently that's like a really efficient route now. So like that route I was doing at the beginning to get knowledge points going in that circle, I think that will be redundant once I've done missing fishermen. Oh, I think my fear potion is going to run out before I get all these. Oh no, she's fighting them. Oh good, okay. Good job distracting the ghoul. Gotta say thank you. Oh yeah, fear potion just ran out. Oh, is aggro the other one now? Okay. Oh, that person had to cast immunity. Good job the other guy was there. So when we finish this monument pieces, I think we'll get a cutscene. And yeah, we should see the map change after that. So I think it's just 4 to go now. Yeah, so we got 96 inventories. So no, 96 pieces, which is 4 inventories to go. Okay. Oh, it's nice to see you coming into stream. Thank you very much. Good to see you guys. We had some really nice streams recently. It's just been nice to chill and chat. And it's made me think. Like, I like making the YouTube videos. It's nice. The editing is hard, but actually getting them out there and seeing the comments and seeing, like, especially when it's like a guide or something, which I need to do some more of. It's nice to see, like, when people say, "Oh, this helped me," or whatever. That's cool. But the recent streams have just made me think. Streaming is nice. If you get a good crowd in, like, I'd love to just stream all the time. No editing and just chatting directly with people. It's great. So it's nice to see you join. I do appreciate it. I am just like I always say on the videos, you know, I'm trying to make every video better than the last. And I think generally I succeed, even if it's only like a small amount. Like I just slightly improve my editing or my pacing or the music or whatever. Sometimes, you know, I feel pressured to get something out and I release it and actually I've not like made that improvement that I wanted to make. But generally I feel like the videos each one gets better than the last. So it's a long road. But the streams as well, I need, you know, I've said I want to get the streams better than the last. So like I've changed the way notifications work a bit, trying to improve those. I've got like I need to get like a better stream starting screen, stuff like that. But I've got like some music, although to be honest I haven't got it set up properly for today's stream. But yeah, I'm just trying to make it, you know, a funner place to be and a nicer place to be. But it's just trying to learn everything, you know, like I use OBS, but I'm starting to think maybe I should use like Streamlabs and stuff. And trying to stream on like TikTok as well. Like I haven't cracked that. Trying to do a vertical stream in YouTube. I need to crack all this stuff. But it all takes time to learn. That's the problem. Yeah, I do want to invest more because I'm loving just chilling with you guys, especially a game like Brighter Shores. You know, it's very chill. It's like a Lego game. You know, it's what do they call it? It's not cooperative play. It's playing. I can't remember what's the word they use for it. Not passive play. You know, where two of you are sitting alongside each other, kind of doing your own thing, but also independent play. Is that what it's called? You're enjoying being together, but you're just like playing your own game. Like that's what it feels like streaming Brighter Shores. It's just a nice chill. It's like sitting next to your friend and both making Lego together, like when you're a kid, or even as an adult. You know, it's that kind of vibe. So yeah, it's far better than just sitting, playing it on your own, streaming it and chatting together. I don't know how many people in the stream watch, or who watch the Brighter Shores stream, play Brighter Shores, and how many who watch RuneScape, play RuneScape. I guess there's a lot of overlap, so I guess a lot of people play both, or certainly have played both. I mean, you speak to most people in game and they'll have some experience with RuneScape. Alright, let's sell to this woman again, and then we'll just need 3 more inventories. Right, that's done. We know we need 3 more, we don't need to count the total. Oh, I'm getting tired now as well, actually. I didn't realise how knackering this weekend's been. But I'm going to stick it out. Don't worry. I'm going to be... I'm definitely going to get this monument done. I want to see this before we finish the stream. I mean, I don't know when we'll finish it because... I mean, do you know what? I don't know if I will get 490 Forager in the next 12 months. Probably not. So I'm not sure when we'll finish the whole monument, but we can at least see the next cutscene. Surprised how many people I see like dying here, but Yeah, I guess you got to push the limits a bit if you want to get a good combat XP. I mean, this ghoul is level 548, so this guy must be pretty high level. So to get a 548 ghoul, you've got to be at least level 528 yourself. I think the RNG does get less punishing at higher levels as well. I've certainly noticed, like, once I can kill something, now at level 90, it's far more consistent. Whereas like at level 50, it felt like a toss-up every time whether you'd kill it or not. I think that'll be less the case when they put special attacks in and perks and you got your skill tree. Then, you know, that'll offset some of the randomness. But yeah, certainly that first 50 levels can feel very random whether you win fights or not. Unless you're like pretty over leveled. So we're certainly going to hit 55 Forager, I think, even without using knowledge points on it. And then when I'm offline, I'll be switching between. In fact, no, I won't. I will just be fishing because I don't need the cooking yet. If we need the cooking in future, I'll have lots of fish to do the cooking training with. But now that we've done the Brannoff inheritance, I don't need more cooking for quests. So I'll just spend all my AFK time fishing, I think. I mean, I could do some AFK foraging, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm better off spending the time actively foraging and passively fishing. I'm not sure why. It just feels that way to me. Right, is there a ghoul that's going to attack me here? No, because this person's fighting them all. Very nice. I love it when people train here. It's so good. Just makes it such a nice forager grind. Oh, what? Why did he run away? Oh, it's so upsetting. Go on, finish it. Oh, I was counting on that guy to fight these things. Never mind. We got it anyway. These ghouls are still level 18. They still haven't leveled up yet. When do they level up for me? Oh, really soon, actually. Okay. Kind of nice they're low level. I can easily kill them if I need to. Even if you don't get as much XP for it. Just means that it's less risky if one attacks me and I go AFK or something. Okay, another inventory done. Okay, just 2 inventories left to go. I hope this cutscene's worth it. I think this is a relatively big one. I think once you've built like the start of the building, you can't immediately go inside. You got to do some more bits and then you get entrance to the doorway. So we're not going to get the access to the doorway yet, but I'm hoping we'll get the building built, like the bottom level of it. I can't really remember what it looks like. Let's cast. Oh, let's have a fear potion again. Actually, this is our last fear potion, which is fine. Maybe I will make some more because it has been a lot nicer using the fear potions than using the immunity, hasn't it? So maybe I'll make some more of these as well. When I go to make more XP potions, I might make some fear potions as well. How many more level? How many more XP do we get a level? 1155. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely gonna get 55 forager. Not sure what that unlocks. Maybe it doesn't unlock anything. We'll see. No, it doesn't unlock anything actually. 56 unlocks the next passive. Yeah. I kind of like that it doesn't unlock stuff just every 5 levels. There's a bit more nuance to it. I think that's good. Oh no, I've got the fear potion. I was thinking I was going to get attacked, but no. So we're going to have to do the next run after this one. Oh, there's 55 forager. Yeah, the next run after this one we'll have to do without fear potions, but it's alright. We'll manage. There we go. 55 forager. Doesn't unlock anything for us, but it's a nice round number. I'm quite looking forward to going back to Chronopolis, you know. I'd love to get my detective skill really high. All the skills are pretty good. I think because detective just feels a bit more different than other professions in the game. And leatherworking and merchant, one, they work so nicely together hand in hand. And two, they make so much money, they just feel really rewarding. And again, merchant is quite unique as well. Although it's unique, but I'd say it's not like that fun a gameplay loop. Like run to this place, buy stuff, run to this other place, sell the stuff. But I guess that's what merchanting is, right? You can't get away from that. Right. I think they're... Oh, I was going to say I think they're far enough away that I'm not going to get attacked. But this guy has wandered right over. That's fine. We still made it. Right. Cool. Drop this off. Do we move faster than they do? I didn't realise that. I thought we moved at the same speed. Costume Cat says there's a reason it's getting 2 different mini games. Yeah, you're right. But so are the mini games gonna be? The mini games are gonna be for merchant, are they? Costume Cats. I didn't see that. I know they're gonna add mini games, but I didn't know specifically what for. Right, one more inventory to go, and then we're done. Where have they announced this? Because it's not been in the weekly leak. I've been looking at that. They've got some new graphics in the weekly leak that show like in more detail all the different projects, which is good. So there's 2. There's each mining skill. Sorry, all the skills in the mine are getting their own mini game. 2 for merchant and 1 for detective. Wow, that's a lot of mini games. It's been in the leak, has it? Or maybe it's one of the ones I missed then. Because I've definitely read like the past like 4 or 5. But yeah, there was a period where I didn't read as many. When I was having a bit of a break. Just got mega into RuneScape. I've still got so much to do in RuneScape, you know? So I don't know what it is. I feel like when you get close to a goal in RuneScape or in anything, you kind of don't want it to end. So you kind of put it off. Like, I'm about to finish my Barrows grind. I just need an Arim's Hood, to be honest. And I was doing hundreds and hundreds of Barrows runs, and I just slowed right down. Oh yes, no, you're right. It is the infographic in the Project Milestone thing. I did see this. I just completely forgot. Yeah. Thanks for posting that. That's a good little guide. I think it's gonna be a long time till they get most of the mini quests out. Like the bounty is fine. They've already got not mini quests, mini games. Like the bounties, they've already got mechanics for. Like I don't think that'll take them long to get out. But yeah, there's like what 10 mini games there they want to do. I don't think that's gonna happen very quickly. Hopefully they focus on like some and get some out first, but even so, I think it's going to take a while. Chronopolis is becoming the land of minigames, yeah. Oh, that's cool. It kind of works as well, right? Because Chronopolis is like the big city. It kind of makes sense that it'd have like minigames and like have people more buzzing with people. It should finally be a pipeline, though. What do you mean it should be a pipeline? What do you mean by that? I'm intrigued. What, Chronopolis should be a pipeline? I'm not sure I understand. I wonder if the minigames are going to be solo or group. Because it's going to be difficult. I think they'll make it like solo, maybe with the option to also group. Because if it was group only, like people have got so many different things they want to do, and there's so many different mini games, and you know a lot of people are taking a break from the game while they wait for episode 5 or whatever. So I think it'd be foolish to make it a group thing, but we'll see. We'll see. There should be Oh, you mean the updates should be coming weekly or bi-weekly? Yeah, so they're finally doing like individual small pieces of content like mini games. Like here's a new mini game, here's that mini game, rather than a quest. Yeah, but I depending on the mini game, I don't think a mini game is less work than a quest. Because yeah, a quest has got writing to do, and you know you've got to implement it into the game and have all your assets and whatever else. But mini games are like mechanical updates, not updates to the engine, but you know actual mechanical things you've got to program into the game, like add new gameplay loops. I would argue that is more work than adding a quest is. Maybe I'm wrong, I'm not a games designer. Right, this is the last inventory. Let's see what this monument's going to look like. Here we go. Right, so all these. Oh, there we go. It just appeared. What? I thought we got like a cutscene. What? Did I? Is that because I skipped the... Okay, well, we've got a monument. That's good. Look at that. We've actually got a little building now. The top of the monument isn't built yet. Okay, yes, we need to build more before we can go through that door. Cool. Right. Well, we've built another stage of the monument. We didn't expect to get that done today, but we did. Got some good levels, and we got Brannoff Inheritance done, which is great. So, so Costume Cat says, think of all the micro content they have in each individual quest. Once you already have the box puzzle, you can just reuse the puzzle again and again. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, you wouldn't need more assets. Okay, yeah, no, it does make sense. I do hope they... I don't know if I'd want weekly content necessarily. I mean, that would be cool. I just hope they add more to the game and yeah, just keep growing it really. However they choose to do that, I don't really mind. So next week will be a RuneScape week as normal. We might start to mix it up depending on the updates that are coming out. So we'll carry on with our Questscape series in RuneScape next Sunday, and then the week after we'll be back in this. I'll be working in the meantime off stream on getting the levels for Missing Fisherman. But yeah, it's been a good day. We made a lot of good progress. If you're watching on Twitch, I am gonna see if I can do a raid. I've been meaning to try and do this for ages, so hopefully I'll get that to work for you guys, so you can go straight into another Brighter Shores stream. But I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. It's been great hanging out. I'm on these small channels, so you know, you supporting me with your subscriptions and just turning up and chatting, it makes a massive difference. So yeah, thank you very much, and we'll start the raid in a minute. You can decline the raid, not go to it if you don't want to, but yeah, I'll line up another Brighter Shores stream. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You're brilliant, and I look forward to seeing you all real soon. See you later.